Hello? All right. It's time. And there's a police chase right now. At the same time. How am I supposed to play this right now? Is it a day? Then there's a police chase. Oh, I don't know where it is though. What's up, dog? What's up, JT? Alright, I'm just gonna do a few flights in the max again. Reaction stream. Oh my god. Alright, we're going Riga to Aarhus, Denmark. I guess that's the first flight. I already made the sim brief. Already got the sim brief route going and everything. What's up, Flo? Here is the route. All right, 38,000 feet. Cost index 5. Let's get it going in here. I got BeyondATC loaded already. Look at how prepared I am. Everything's loaded in. Just ready to go. I might leave Sim Update 2 on. I mean, career mode, I flew the max once. I'm kind of like, all right, well, I don't know if I want to fly it again on there, or I'll just fly it here on a pilot's life. Let's get the battery on. Emergency exit lights. Ground power. And nav light. There we go. See how the performance is today. What's up, Lantha? What's up, Dad? Givens, underdog. Happy... Oh my god, is it Monday? Oh. It does feel like a Monday. Kind of feels like a Monday. Alright, let's go down here. Let's get the plane loaded up first. So, they want us to take 128 passengers. Alright, let me edit this and choose the Asobo max. I don't think this is going to change anything in the plane, though. I did import these. Oh, wait, this is PMDG only. Oh, it didn't choose the max. There we go. Max 8. I don't know what this means. EFB or the MCDU? SimBrief has nothing to do with how I import. I don't know. I'll put MCDU. You thought I'd be late? I know, I'm watching it. I'm watching it, Eric. I got it on right here. Well, I scheduled it like 30 minutes ago, so 35 minutes ago, and this started after that, so what could I do? So I don't understand why this is called MCDU. It says 120 passengers, so let's see what this does. If I go to settings, weight and balance in the McDo, and I put in the 0 fuel weight of 135,710. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I'll put in the packs, 120. And then cargo says 15,000. And that makes, whoa. What's up, Versa? Excuse me, sir. Oh. Thank you. Thank you very much. So wait, that accepted it, right? 120 passengers, 15,000 cargo, and that makes the ZFW match, right? Yeah, 135, 710, Fuel is 11,958. Okay, and I guess that's within limits. Interesting. You're watching? Oh, keep you posted. Yeah, they're still chasing him on the freeway. I have it on my tablet on the side. I'm definitely paying attention here. Okay, all the passengers are safe. Don't even worry about it. We're totally fine. All right, let's import this route. Okay. The heck? Error. What? I don't know what that error is about. Is it trying to set it in here? It doesn't look like it. All this is right. Okay, so let's go back to init ref route EKAH. We're going to Denmark. Cost index 5, only an hour and 14 in the air. Runway 36 is what we're expecting, and 38,000 feet. So I'll put in 38,000. Zero fuel weight, 143.7. Should be 135.7. Wait, how does it get the wrong one when... Zero fuel weight, 135,710. So how does it detect the wrong weight? What the heck? This should be 135,710. I'm just going to type it. Whoops. 135.7. Fuel 11.9. That does match. Reserves are usually like 2 or 3. Cost index this time is only 5. Okay, and transition altitude. Let's take a look at our flight planner. See what charts it's pinned. EVRA. This is... Oh, nice. Just pin the other charts. Just grab the facility chart. And transition altitude 5,000. Alright, now we can execute. Active. N1 limit. Alright, back to sim brief. And let's go down to runway analysis to get our takeoff data. Flaps 5, assumed temp 44, and derated takeoff 2. 72.9% N1. Delta, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? Alright, flaps 5, and we'll do the auto CG. Trim 8.5, there's no way. There's no way it's an 8.5 trim. I don't think I've ever used more than like 6. This is just so wrong. There's no way. We're going to put the CG at 22. How about 25? There we go. I don't believe that. V1, it says 146. This says 138. We're going to go with all the sim brief stuff. Rotation speed 148. And V2 156. Let's put 156 in the window. What's up, Underdog? What's up, Delta? It is Delta. He's here. Alright, gross weight 147.7. Here it says our gross weight is 137. 14... Did it not load it? 137,043. Isn't that our CG? Or sorry, our zero fuel weight? No, it's not. Okay, whatever. Who knows? This thing is all messed up. All right, next page. Let's throw in the runway winds. And, all right, they deleted the... Oops, that's not going to change anything. Shouldn't have done that. 146. 148. 156. All right, over to departure arrival. Let's actually get our BeyondATC going. Frequency does not exist. Huh? Says the frequency is 118.805. Why did it just switch me off it? 118805. Where'd the frequency go? Wait, didn't we use this yesterday and it was working? 737. Yeah, I've been flying this quite a bit. What's up, K200? Yeah, I don't understand why it doesn't like me. Auto frequency is turned on. As soon as I switch it, it switches it to something else. For some reason. I'm just gonna whoa. I hit close on BeyondATC and this big exclamation mark came up. Okay, let's restart it. Hello! Hello! What's up, Kerbear? Thank you for them bits. Thank you for the hello! Downloading flight plan. Okay, here we go again. There goes all the traffic. No seamless turnaround. Rip. All we're gonna get is we're gonna be able to save 2 button presses if we happen to use GSX. That's all that people want. Thanks for saving me clicking 2 buttons. Wow, that was so worth the feature edition that we voted on. Ugh. Alright, let's try again. Ground. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It keeps... Alright, let me turn auto-tune radio off and tune it manually. Look, it flashes for a second and then it goes away. What is changing my frequency automatically? Look, it keeps changing it. What the heck? What is changing my frequency? Well, this isn't going to work at all. Something is changing my frequency. Let me see if it's BeyondATC. I'm going to close BeyondATC. And then change my frequency. Oh, something is changing it back. What? Oh, you're right. It is the co-pilot thing. Oh my God, you're right. You're right. You're right. I turned that on. I turned that on. I was checking something. Oh my God, brilliant. Brilliant. That was it. You're right. Holy crap. Genius. All right, there we go. How's mine working? Are you running FSUI PC? I haven't changed anything. I run it the same way I did before Sim Update 2, and it runs fine. Yeah, the FO... We can't see their invisible hand reach over and hit the swap button every time. Yeah, not today. Oh, the chase is over. Oh my God, I missed the end of it. Oh, did they let them go? Oh, the helicopter couldn't continue. They were still driving though with like a million cops following them, and then they just shut it off. I guess they lost it. Okay, let's try this again. Over to ground. Alright, request IFR clearance.
Ryanair 52, Papa.
Beautiful.
Ready to copy IFR clearance to Aarhus Airport.
Alright, so we're gonna get our squawk code.
Papa, Riga ground. Expect runway 36, valid 2 hotel departure, valid transition. Squawk 2546.
2546.
Failed 2 hotel departure, failed transition. Squawk 2546, Ryanair 52, Papa.
Veil 2 hotel departure.
Ryanair 52, Papa, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Alright, looks like we're going 38,000.
Oh,
I didn't get this
Papa.
on. I didn't do a bunch of stuff. Let's get hydraulic pumps on. Window heat. And yaw damper. And then 38,000 for our expected altitude. Eng 2. I tested it one more time and I got it to start by starting engine 2 first, and it started, but I don't know if I just got lucky. Guess we'll find out. We will see what happens.
Great to have you as a couch captain for 3 months, Agile Relic!
just like a EKAH plane being blown over by the turbulence of an A390 in the sim update to beta. I am blown away. It has been 3 months. Don't know what else to type something clever. Now upgrade my chair.
Yes, congratulations on the chair upgrade. Thanks for 3 months, Agile. Just like a GA plane being blown over by turbulence of an A390. Oh, hey, that's an awesome livery. The heck? Yeah, I have turbulence turned on again. All right, we have the Vale 2 Hotel departure. And it looks like our top altitude restriction is 20,000 or above. Flight level 200 and above. I don't see... Oh, there's a 060 below right here. So I'm just going to abide by the SID, climb via SID. So we'll just put in our cruise altitude at 380. Just watch it do its thing. Unless they gave us another altitude to abide by, like the dude. Alright, let's get the fuel pumps on. Do we have any center fuel tank? We do not. Or no center tank fuel. APU to the start position. Okay, we'll let that get going, and then let's get the QNH set. Just set it automatically. 1023. There is our route. Let's see if we have any discos in the route. Probably at the arrival side. No. Wait, where's the rest of the flight plan? So we need to put in an approach. Let's see. Oh, there's no star. Oh yeah, there is no star actually. It's just 28. Runway 28 left. So we'll just pick a random SID for now. Alright, there's the disco. We'll just move it up. Execute. VNAV, let's make sure our cruise is set. Yep, 380. Okay, and then performance, we got that already here. 148 for the rotation. Flaps 5, and I just set the CG randomly. We'll see how it's going.
Great to have you as a couch captain for 2 months. Kerbear cares.
Kerbear, thank you for 2 months. A500. The A1000. Thanks, Kerbear. And Agile again. Great to have you, dudes. Alright, APU still starting. Let's go ahead and get our pushback. Request push and start. Squawk 2546. We did set that.
Ryanair 52 Papa, gate 54. Request pushback and engine start.
Ryanair 52, Papa Riga ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback approved. Face west.
Face
Ryanair 52
west.
Papa.
We are currently facing south. We need nose right. Hopefully that works. God, what is wrong with this thing? Checkbox. Alright, start pushback. APU gens are on. APU bleed is on for the startup. Fasten seatbelts on. Ground power's off. We got APU gen. AC amps showing up. Battery is not discharging. That's good. And I'm going to go engine 2 this time. Alright, let's get parking brake off. Okay, and we'll get engine 2 to ground. Anti-collision light on. Oh no, the pushback tug not available thing. Oh no, it's going to show up the whole time, isn't it? Wait, what if I go to ground services, request pushback?
Riga ground. Couch
Oh,
Charlie
please get rid of
Charlie
it.
Oscar 48. Requesting
No, I don't
pushback.
want that up there the entire time again.
Couch Charlie Charlie Oscar 48. Pushback request accepted.
How do I stop it? Cancel. Oh no, not again. Oh, how do I get rid of this? No, manually dismiss? Ah, crap. How do I get rid of that message? No. Stop it. Leave me alone. I'm not going to be able to get rid of that message, am I? Crap. What, the engine 2 isn't starting again. Oh, it's happening again. Oh my god, I can't get pushed. Oh, it's not GSX. It's just this Aerosoft pushback tool. GSX is just like generally not worth loading. Too many problems.
What have I done?
I know. Oh my god, how do I get rid of it?
Riga ground. Couch Charlie Charlie.
There's gotta be a way to get rid of it, right? I can't get rid of it. How did this thing get approved for the library and it just like... I don't understand. Start manual pushback. Okay. But it says pushback tug not available even though it's using one. I don't get it. Oh, it's so annoying. What if I hit Alt-P? Nope, that doesn't do it either. Alright, well we have no engine anyway, so let's go turn up the temperature so the engine starts. There it goes. So weird. So strange. Microsoft said they aren't going to be the arbiters of quality in the marketplace. Did they say that? Yikes. I mean, it's kind of a niche thing. There's not that much stuff. Put the flight plan over it? Ah, that's a whole thing. Crop it out. You just want a big black square up there. Basically, as long as it's not malware, they will fill out, and they fill out all the forms. Oh, really? Sweet. Oh, I guess that's permission to flood the marketplace with the absolute garbage add-ons then. Nice. What a great standards to uphold. What? Really? Did they actually say that? Holy crap. Hope that's not true. Yeah, I don't really want to re-import everything, so the only add-on you trust is BATC, Bird add-on, Bird ATC. I know, man. I want it too. It would, I don't know that it's going to work with this kind of a plane. Maybe our GA planes. I'll have to get back into flying the GA planes most times. So I own my plane. All right, still motoring and motoring. And motoring. Let's get it started here. Enough with the motoring. Turn it off. Okay, you're done. Come on. No more motoring. Still motoring. There we go. If it's got friends, then it's good. Yeah. Yeah, got friends is incredible. Yeah, maybe we have higher standards than the people that would review it anyway. Oh god, is engine 1 not starting now? What a strange bug. Very strange, very strange. Alright, let's get RTO. Oh yeah, we don't set the speed brake in this. What am I doing?
Air Baltic 7 Kilo Lima, ramp 17 taxi via Alpha.
Ramp 17 via Alpha. Air Baltic 7 Kilo Lima.
Alright, LNAV, VNAV, auto throttle, flight director's on. We got master on the left. Alright, Gen 1 on, Gen 2 on. Bleeds are on, ISO valve auto, PAX auto. Battery's not draining, APU off, APU bleed off. Lights are good. Taxi light to auto.
It's been
Ryanair
84
52
years.
Papa, request taxi.
Since what?
Ryanair 52 Papa,
84 years since
taxi
the
via
pushback? Let's get that in-flight entertainment turned on.
Ryanair 52 Papa.
Seatbelts are on. Oh, and I didn't hit start boarding over here. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna start taxiing. There we go. Alright, Air Baltic on the move. Whoa. Alright. Nice, nice.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Alright, we got our taxi instructions. 3-6 via Alpha.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for departure, we kindly ask for your full attention as we
3-6
go over
all the way
safety
south
features of
via
this
Alpha,
aircraft.
which I guess
Seatbelts
is
should be fastened at
Foxtrot.
this time, and all carry-on items must be stowed in the overhead bins.
And
or
south
under the seat in
is
front
to the
of you.
left.
In the event of an emergency, follow the illuminated
parking
exit
brakes
signs
off.
to locate your nearest exit. Remember that your nearest exit may be behind you. In the unlikely event of a water landing, this aircraft is equipped with life vests located under your seat. To use, pull the vest out, slip it over your head, and secure it with the straps. Inflate your vest by pulling the red
Pushback
tabs
tug
or
not
by
available,
pulling
by the
in
way.
tubes on either side. Do not inflate your vest until exiting the aircraft. If oxygen masks are needed, they will drop automatically from the panel.
You don't turn on the
Place mask
in-flight
over your nose
entertainment,
and
you
mouth.
get dinged
Secure
for
it with the elastic band
passenger
and breathe
satisfaction.
normally. Assistance will be provided once everyone has their mask on. We appreciate your cooperation as we ensure your safety and comfort. Thank you.
Thank you. Trim wheel? Heck yeah. It's a Boeing. America, baby. We're getting the little blue lines again because of that pushback tug thing. Alright, well, you know, next flight it won't look as crappy, I guess. Something like that. Alright, let's get our SIDS our SIDS out. We're on the Vale 2 Hotel. Vale 2 Hotel right over here. Flight level 220 or above when we get to Veiled. Okay, let me make sure that this is tracking. Yep, 3 greens. We're good this time. I redid that flight that I failed to track yesterday. Alright, we got VNAV, LNAV. We got our window speed set for V2. We're using VNAV climb anyway, so it doesn't matter. Not really. Flight control check. Look, the elevators don't go all the way to the down position. It stops before it's all the way down. What the heck? There's a whole dead zone in there. Up actually works fine. Up works great. Oh. Pirate, thank you for the 10 pounds,
I've been
dude.
lurking, watching, and enjoying your streams for months.
Sweet.
Thank you for content, dude.
Well, thanks for the lurking. Thanks for the super chat, man. Much appreciated, Pirate.
Brother,
What?
what's that?
What's what?
What's that, brother?
It's a Boeing. Don't judge it. Brother, ew. Wait, do I go right here? No, we're probably going all the way down. Thanks again, Tomsky. Appreciate that, dude. Great to have you lurking. I am a lurker myself on streams most of the time. Thanks for the bit shooter. What have I done? Look at that wing flex. Look at it. Oh, I need all of you guys to take off at once in front. Wait, you guys all have turbulence on, right? You guys could all take off right in front of me, and then I'll try to take off with like 5 or whatever planes worth of turbulence. Well, there's 2 of us here. Maybe we can get 3, 4 of us. We're all on Sim Update 2 beta. You have Trojan and JT. That's JT, right? That would be funny. What's up, darling?
Ryanair 52 Papa, contact Riga Tower 118.105.
Contact Tower 118.105.
52 Papa.
Ryanair 52 Papa.
Papa. It's not Papa, it's Papa. I can turn on the visualization again, just so we can all see it. Flight. Oh, by the way, under graphics settings, I noticed they added this. Exposure compensation. I turned mine down minus 0.25 for now, because everything usually seems like a little bit too bright. So I turned that down a little bit. And then I'm going to go to flight interface and turn on the wake turbulence visualization. Oh, somebody left a little something over there. Is that from me? No. Oh, Versa left a bunch of wake turbulence. Look. Over there, you can see it on the way out.
Ryanair 52.
Yeah, JT.
Papa, request departure runway change.
Do what you want. Oh, runway change? No.
Ryanair 52 Papa, unable runway change due to traffic.
I'm going to change the tower frequency. All right, request departure. Yeah, I'll just go right after JT then.
Runway 36.
What's up, Paul? Sim Update 2, I used it yesterday. It was the first time I used it since the initial build. All right, clear for takeoff. It was stable.
Runway 36, cleared for takeoff.
So I'm trying it again tonight to, you know, back up that my belief that it's stable. All right, continuous, and strobes. So we got strobes, double continuous, taxi, turn off, landing, all
Cabin
on.
Crew, prepare for takeoff.
Yes, prepare for takeoff. And down here we got auto throttle armed. We got LNAV and VNAV both turned on. And we're following the SID. You lost an engine? What happened? Oh, you rejected the takeoff. Man down. You lost an engine. Interesting. We'll see if I lose an engine. Oh, you're back. How'd you get back so fast? All right, here goes JT. We're gonna watch his wake turbulence lines up here, and then we'll fly into them. Yeah, it's really gross here. Check the lost and found. All right. He's towards the end of the runway. As soon as he starts taking off, oh yeah, there we go. There's his wake turbulence. Look at it like spiraling in. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to fly right into it. All right, 40%. And then I'll hit toga, or you can middle click down here to hit the toga button. All right, we got N1 heading select, LNAV, toga. All right, 80 knots. 100 knots. His wake turbulence, look, it got pushed off to the side already a little bit because of the wind. All right, V1, rotate. Gear up. Here we go into his wake turbulence a little bit. Let me get over into it so we can feel the bumps.
Ryanair 52 Papa, contact Riga departure 129.925.
Contact Riga departure 129.925. Ryanair 52.
We're at a pretty underpowered takeoff, so it's not affecting us too much. All right, we'll get the autopilot on. I mean, it probably wouldn't affect us too much, like similar plane taking off, I guess. I don't know. We were in a baby plane, though. All right, flaps 1. Need to get these screens a little brighter. We'll get the auto brake off. Oh yeah, TARA was not on. Engine bleeds, packs, landing gear, and flaps. Flaps can come up all the way now. Landing gear's up. And packs are on auto. We are not pressurizing though. APU bleeds are on. Auto, auto, auto. Not yet climbing. We get continuous off. Taxi and runway turn off lights off. We're only at 2,700 feet, so. All right, we'll turn the visualization off now. The wake turbulence, there are two options. One is the wake turbulence is in the assistant settings. And if you want to see the wake turbulence, that's under the flight interface settings. Yeah, IFR and VFR. Yeah, VFR means you fly visual flight rules, so you see where you're going. Instrument flight rules, like when somebody becomes instrument rated and then can fly IFR instead, then you can fly through bad weather without needing to be seeing where you're going. So you're an instrument rated pilot flying an IFR flight plan, meaning you can fly and navigate just with your instruments without looking outside. There's also other rules with IFR, like Class Alpha airspace, for example, in the United States is above 18,000. 18,000 above, you can't fly into that airspace unless you're on an IFR flight plan. So every commercial airline,
in just a few moments, our cabin
is going to be on an IFR flight plan. I think technically, I don't even know. I'm not sure. Can commercial airlines take off VFR ever? And then pick up IFR before they get high enough? I'm not sure. I don't know if they can like depart an untowered airport VFR and then check in after they take off. I don't know if that's a thing. But yeah, it's basically visual versus instrument. Are you flying with your eyes, being able to see outside? Or are you flying with your instruments, and that gives you the capability to fly in bad weather? Or into like Class A airspace, Class Alpha airspace. They all use a flight plan. I mean, they'll have a flight plan, but I wonder if they can depart VFR and then pick up their IFR once they get out of an airport. Well, isn't VFR on top, like, if you depart... Wait, wouldn't VFR on top be departing IFR, getting above the clouds, and then canceling your IFR clearance? Because then you would be VFR on top. Yeah, Class A is IFR. But what I'm asking is, could a commercial flight take off VFR, say like at an untowered airport, like if you're, you know, cleared for release kind of thing as a GA pilot, and then depart that airport and then get their clearance once they take off, just like a GA flight? I'll have to look it up. I think that might be a thing. All right, we're holding 6,000 because of our restriction here. Looks like we just passed it, so we can go up to 9,000 or above. So now we'll just climb all the way up to 38. And looks like they didn't change our frequency. What? 129,925? Oh, I turned off auto-tune radio, that's why. Don't worry, this isn't a A320 problem, or a A350 style problem. Looks like we're good. I just turned off the option. Alright, I'll let her announce we're on the frequency.
Riga departure, Ryanair 52, Papa, flight level 074.
Ryanair 52, Papa Riga departure identified.
Oh, thanks, JT.
Climb to flight level 190.
190.
Climb to flight level 190, Ryanair 52, Papa.
Pushback what now? 190. Oh wait, did they update these? I can't tell. Did they update these to not be as gross looking, or is that just the CJ4? I feel like maybe they improved these a little bit. The effects. Seems like that might be a little better now. Alright, 10,000 feet, landing lights. Get the seatbelts off. I always forget to hide the extra engine info we don't need and like full screen it over here. We'll get the plan screen on, or the plan mode on, zoom all the way out. There we go, big overview.
All aircraft be advised, information Sierra now current QNH1023.
Alright, we're in standard, so it's fine. 1023, it looks like the old one anyway. 1013 for standard. And we're still on the departure. And they told us to go up to 19,000. We should be above 20,000 at Veiled, or flight level 200. Thought I saw a post that said that they messed up the alignment on this. Oh, is that fixed now? Seems like it's okay.
We are now starting our
What's up, Chase? How's it going, dude?
We'd like to remind you that we accept card payments as well as cash.
Multiplayer?
You can find our Sky menu
Yeah, it was working yesterday. It's working again today.
Yeah,
I think if you guys, I think it's a good idea to, if you don't care about career mode progression, I think you should use Sim Update 2. I mean, you can wait until, you know, maybe after my stream today and see if I crashed today, but yesterday it was good. Today it seems good again. It seems like it's stable. You can run the Phoenix in it. You can run BeyondATC. You can see each other in multiplayer. It's just its own separate multiplayer server. But it seems pretty good. Come test some wake turbulence. Yeah, I think it's. I would be comfortable, yeah, saying that people should install Sim Update 2 now, but only if you don't care about career mode. If you care about career mode, like your personal progression, then you won't want it because it's a separate career mode progression. Anything you do in Sim Update 2 career does not count in your regular career mode. Sim Update 2 has a separate career mode. Think of it as a different save file. It's not going to be pulled back into your Sim Update 1 stuff. What are your chances of seeing the pushback, Tug? They're very, in flight, very low. If we can get to where we're going, you might be able to see it again.
Riga Control, Ryanair 52.
You updated today, working great, nice.
Flight level 165 for flight level 1.
Yeah, I guess we could do a poll for those on Sim Update. Let's do the poll on the YouTube side. Well, I guess I'll do it on both. SU2, good, good now, or still crap for me?
Ryanair 52, Papa.
Sim Update 2 does not overwrite it. They're separate. There, we'll make a poll. All right, we're at 18,000, about to hit 19,000. They said to climb to 380. All right, 380. Hopefully I didn't stop the climb. Oh, we're getting towards Versa. I kind of want to put the visualization back on again. Just at a... I wish I could not see mine, but... Okay, it doesn't look like I'm flying into anybody else's. Like, I didn't know if I was getting close to them or not. Because I was wiggling back and forth a little bit. Oh, Chase, I see you down there. Wait, Chase, are you in a Hornet or something? Oh, you're in the Typhoon. Oh, you could fly in front of me and see if you can take my plane down. Yeah, Sim Update 2 is a beta, yep. It's the new beta. Yeah, in Sim Update 2, if you go into career mode, everything is unlocked and you have like 1 billion credits. So it's for testing. So yeah, if you want to play career mode and have your progression saved on your normal career mode, like that you have been working on, do not use Sim Update 2 beta. Because right now it's separate. Maybe they'll change it later so it's combined, but yeah, right now it's separate. Whoa. Do we have a crosswind from the right? Is that what's happening? Oh yeah, we do. Oh, it's only 6 knots. Oh, I stopped the climb. Whoops. Let's do altitude intervene. There we go. Should continue the climb again once it spools up. All right, there we go. VSD, I like never turn it on. All right, I'm gonna turn it off again. Here you go. Oh, whoops. Where is the wait. The heck? Oh, there it is. Oh, I can't only use it. Is it only in map mode? Or I have to center and then VSD? Wait, where is the VSD? It doesn't do anything. I used to use it in the iFly all the time. I mean, I feel like I didn't really need it. I don't know, I mean, I'm looking at the altitude constraints anyway on the waypoints. It's like a nice visualization. I kind of like the I think it seems like the vertical, like, I think I would like it in the Garmin the way I've seen it before. Like, it's not in the sim, but having like a VSD style thing in the Garmin for airspace and stuff like that is awesome. Like if you're flying, you know, VFR, that's where I think it's really cool. We don't have that in anything in the sim as far as I know. Any GA plane. Oh, it only shows your current flight path angle? Oh. PMDG? I think... Who was flying the PMDG? You can, like, hack it to work. You have to load in on the runway every time, though. And then, like, slew or teleport with GSX. I'm just waiting for them to update it. I don't care. This is good enough to fly. 787's better. It shows a predicted climb, cruise, and descent path. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just used to not having it, I guess, so I don't really look for it. The heck, did that window? What the? The livery is moving. Look. The livery's moving as I move. What the heck? I don't know if you guys can see that. Watch the head move. Whoop. Weird. Weird. Alright, landing gear and flaps, we did all that. The shrooms? No. What, just because I noticed bugs? I mean, what can I do? Let's check our destination here. Elevation 76 feet. Alright. I guess we'll round up to 100. Many Borks, many Borks.
The winner of Bork Raffle 254 is Flo Kala. Congratulations!
Alright, how we doing here? 26,000, we got 12,000 to go. Yeah, you got Borat. Alright, so yeah, most people say Sim Update 2 is more stable, or is stable for them. 73% on YouTube and 100% on Twitch. I mean, it's more stable than the first build. Like, I used the first build the first day, and then I was like, yeah, nope. I crashed like 7 or 8 times, so it was definitely not worth it. In the first build, but the build they put out on Friday has been good. Especially because nothing would load in it before, like, we couldn't even load the Phoenix, right? The Phoenix wasn't working, it was crashing all the time. I crashed like 7 times or something. I did reinstall FSLTL from scratch like somebody suggested. I don't know if that did anything, but I did that anyway. What a time to be alive. Dude, I can't wait until Chase catches up in his super slow fighter and then tries to take our planes down. There's totally going to be people that do that in multiplayer, I think. They're all going to swarm. You get like 20 people and swarm somebody, and then, I mean, you probably wouldn't be able to make enough wake turbulence, I don't know. We'll see if he can He can give us a little turbulence with his... Yeah, I don't want to do that to somebody, but I think people might try that. Can't wait to come across that. You're just flying along, you go AFK, and people are like, ah, this guy's not using sim rate, and he's trying to do this realistically, so you know he's trying to be super hardcore. He probably makes angry Reddit posts about people that use sim rate, but then you can tell they're AFK, so you just swarm in front of them and take the plane down. But it would be interesting to see how many planes it takes. Like if we get one of us to fly, or like I fly a little plane and then, or even this, and everybody just gets in another plane and sim rates in front of me and just all crisscross in front of me, like 10 planes. All right, we got 8,000 feet to go. I don't know why it says we only have 7 knots of wind. Like, what? How? How do we have 8 knots of wind? Yeah, our ground and true airspeed are almost equal. Yeah, it is kind of bumping around a little bit. Oh, wait a second. Oh, we have all... I thought this was a problem with... I didn't look into this the other day when I was flying. Simbrief has airways, and somehow the flight planner is turning it into lat-long waypoints. What the? En route. Yeah, look it. That's weird. So where did it mess up? Lasma. Oh, and it shows the airways now, which is nice. So Vail 2H to valid, that's right. Then the Mike 869 to LEP. Mike 864 to a Doxa. Oh, that's where it messed up. Yeah, the import didn't work right. Mike 864 to ADAXA is what we should be doing right now. Oh yeah, look. Mike 864 to LASMA. Yeah, instead of ADAXA. Yeah, this is a little messed up. And then after that, we're supposed to be direct Ninta, so I don't know what this is doing in there. And then after Ninta, it's supposed to be direct Ditva, which is not in there either. North and east, probably. Geez, she's going crazy tonight. She's being such a little brat.
The winner of Bork Raffle
What
255 is Mitch Menser. Congratulations!
Metch. Okay, this looks right. Ninta to Ditva. It's a long leg, but that looks right. Yeah, there's something wrong with the import. So I'll get rid of these. Plasma, Ninta, and Ditiva. And then direct, yeah, okay. Alright, that's fixed. Probably has something to do with the SimBrief import. I don't know though, it has the right format and everything. It just said, yeah, the airways direct into direct DIDFA, direct to the airport. Something. Alright, we're at 34,000. We got 4,000 feet to go still. Uh-oh. It's happening. Oh, that didn't do anything to me. Yeah, we're too big to take down. Let me see if there's a shortcut for wake turbulence visualization. No? Really? What the? Okay, I guess that means it found nothing. Just want to make sure it's actually being generated from Chase.
Good day. Reader control.
Oh yeah, it is. Look. Oh yeah, it's all over the place. Look at it.
Tango, flight level 336.
Air Baltic is on Missouri. Reader control. Radar contact.
You should fly in ours too. Fly in my wake too, Chase. I think I can turn the exposure down a little bit more too. Let's try minus 0.5 and see how it looks. It's just so bright. Fly into my pasta. Thoughts on AI what? Fly in my stream. In general? I mean, it's good for some things and bad for other things. I mean, AI can't, it can't create anything. It can only duplicate things. So it is what we are, basically. I mean, it's good when it saves humans time. It's not good when it steals crap. AI music and AI artwork is garbage. I think as a society, we shouldn't use or consume any of it because it's crap. Pretty choppy? Oh, sweet. Is that making it more messed up? I don't even think the autopilot came off. No, we're good. It's crazy that they added it. compare the size of our wakes. Whose wake is bigger? Yours or mine? Whose is longer? Not too intense, but it's there. Yeah, I mean, you're also in a fighter jet, so it's probably not going to affect you as much. Hey, you can totally see the difference. Oh, it looks like you're like way in my wake now. It's like appearing under the plane. Oh, now it's above it. Like kind of to the side. Yeah, it's just cool how like unique they look. It's average. How rude. It's pretty cool. Need a shortcut for that. It definitely is more noticeable if you cut across the wake instead of like fly directly in the stream. If you like go from left to right, cut across it, it's more noticeable. 132.275.
Contact Vilnius Control 132.275, Ryanair 52 Papa. Vilnius Control, Ryanair 52 Papa, through flight level 373
Vilnius?
flight level 380.
Ryanair 52 Papa, Vilnius Control, radar contact.
Transition altitude 3,000 feet in Denmark? That's crazy. $3,000 feet. All right, I'll put in the descent winds and stuff now before I forget. Legs. Sorry, VNAV. Forecast. Okay, I don't know what the transition... I'll put in 4,000 for now. I don't know what it actually is. And let's go to sim brief. Preview. Descent winds right here. 2310, 215. 15,000 and 10,000. All right, 020 at 8. 025 at 59. 019 at 41. Oh no, wait, it was 31 is 020 at 80. It's like 8. Okay, there we go. 100 is 028 at 33. 28 at 33. What is our wind right now, actually? 29. All right. Oh, maybe it's a lot worse as we get down a bit. Small plane would get more affected. It should, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I flew, when we tested it yesterday, I flew like the SR-22 into it for a bit, and it was throwing me around a little bit. And then I think I flew the Corvallis into it maybe, and then a helicopter. I mean, it's definitely there. It's noticeable. It's not going to like...
Ryanair 52, Papa, flight level.
I don't know. I mean, the real test, I guess, would be like somebody flying like an A380. I don't even know if it supports that big of an airframe yet. But something like an A380 or, I don't know, like the 747, I guess, would be a default plane we could use. fly that in and have people land right after it. Or take off right after it. One or the other. And I assume it's more dangerous on landing, right? When your airspeed is lower. Don't eat an entire Domino's pizza. An entire serving of cheesy bread. Damn, that sounds good. Oh, I actually need to... I don't have food tonight, so I need to order. Usually Mondays, I need to order something. It's my... And then sometimes on the weekend I'll do it, but usually on Mondays. Pizza sounds good, but I just never order it. Because I think that I'm usually going to be disappointed. All right, we're at 38,000. I don't think I heard Cabby say anything. Hello, Cabby? Are you alive? Cabby died. No, it's running. I just don't think it's telling us that there's perfumes for sale. It's okay. It's a little better than like the Pilot's Life one. Oh, did we just get a little tremor? Can't tell if we just had a little earthquake or not. Okay, let me go to expansion and turn this one back on. There we go. Goodbye, Cabby. It's nice knowing you. Alright, Chase is back trying to mess with me. Do your worst. You can't do anything. Yeah, what are you gonna do? We're a big boy. We're a big boy. You can't do anything. Actually, I should be able to see his pilot in the plane now. See his avatar actually in the plane. If it's 2024 compatible. Here, get close, Chase. I want to see if I can see you. Was the Typhoon updated for 24? And those canards. I did see a pilot in it. Maybe there was always a pilot visible in that one. Oh, it's not visible? Dang. I guess it would show two names when you got close. Isn't there a Bork? Isn't the Bork alert system supposed to go off? Bork alert? What? You guys are the Bork alert system. Was there an earthquake, or am I just making things up? Okay, Eric, have a good one, dude. I don't know, there was, the last one that it says there was... Oh, that's not nearby, never mind. Regional alerts. There was one yesterday near Long Beach. One near Anaheim. No, it wasn't Long Beach. It was off the coast 9 hours ago. Yeah, I think I'm just making stuff up. The indicator for me is usually the blinds, like the string of the blinds, you know, if it's bouncing around, or like the chain, the thing you pull to get the blinds up or down, you know. Yeah, lot of small quakes. Yep. Wait, what area are you in, JT? Are you in SoCal? Don't dogs freak out before an earthquake? I mean, she's like 2. I don't know if she... I haven't really seen her react to one. They rock you to sleep. Oh, Sacramento. Okay, got it. TA only. Oh, where's Chase? Look at that. He gave up. He can't do anything about it. He calls himself a fighter jet. Can't even take down an airline. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah, we're too big. We're going too fast. I mean, this isn't really going to be a thing that's a problem in cruise, right? It's like it's mostly going to be a problem on final. Wake turbulence. Cruise versus landing versus takeoff. Hazard during all phases of flight, particularly dangerous during takeoff and landing due to the proximity of the ground and slower speeds. Yeah, we should, it'd be cool to see what it feels like when you're landing after a heavy landed or something. Somebody lands in a 747 or like a 350 and then you land right after them. Oh, heavy, clean, and slow is when it's worst. Yeah, this thing is so smooth right now, too. No, I feel like, I mean, the performance is good, but I don't know what happened yesterday when I was flying the A350, but I felt like the performance in the A350 was better than this plane. Maybe it was just a fluke. Maybe my computer was like, let's be super cool right now and give you crazy good performance. I don't mean, if it feels smooth, it is smooth, I guess. Pushback tug's not available, I heard. This just looks awesome right now.
Sweden Control, Wizz 1 for Uniform Papa, flight level 360.
Wizz 1 for Uniform Papa, Sweden Control identified.
If the pushback tug thing was in the screenshot, it doesn't look like it is, thankfully. Yeah, the ground detail looks so good right now. It's at 400 right now. 40 FPS, 400 train level of detail.
Ryanair 52 Papa, Sweden Control, expect radar vectors, ILS runway 28 left.
We will expect radar vectors, ILS runway 28 left. Ryanair 52 Papa. Vectors, ILS 28 left. All right. Let's put that in flight planner. Route. Approach. 28 left. They're going to go as vectors, so... What's along the way? Badut? Ibeco's right here. That looks like the best one. Departure, arrival, 28 left. Ibeco. Alright, DITFA to Ibeco. Yep, that looks right. DITFA, Ibeco. Takeoff speeds deleted. What? And ILS 28 left is 1111, 276. Let's double check that over here. ILS 28 left. 1111 for 28 left. ATIS is 25155. Let's put that in if we can. I want to like hold my hand out and shield it from this because I can't see what it says. 125 115. Or 155. 155. There we go. 125, 155. Listen for the static. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Final approach course. 277 with 276 over here. We're going to use that. 276. Alright, then the frequency's down here.
Ryanair 52 Papa, radar vector,
1111.
runway 28 left. Report ready for descent.
Wilco, Ryanair 52 Papa. 11110.
Ryanair 52 Papa, radar vectors, ILS runway 28 left. Verify ready for descent.
It never understands that one.
ILS runway 28 left.
God, I couldn't get out of that camera view. Whatever they did with the cameras, like, is worse. I don't know what they did. They broke the... Somehow they broke the reset camera position in the cockpit button. So if I, like, scroll through over here and then I hit reset position, it doesn't work. Yeah, okay, look. Yeah. If you use an instrument camera preset, so I'll hit Shift 4, and now I'm going to hit my reset button. Okay, that one worked. Shift 5, reset button, it doesn't work. It just zooms out a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't work either. That one does work. That one works. So certain ones you can't escape from with the reset button. A little weird. All right, landing altitude. We already put that in. Let's double check. 100.
Aarhus Airport, landing runway 28 left. Ryanair
Okay, that's
52,
set.
Papa.
Check our recall. It's good.
Ryanair 52 Papa, descend to flight level 250.
250.
Descend to flight level 250, Ryanair 52
All
Papa.
right, altitude intervene 250. And then auto brake. We'll just use trusty old SimBrief performance. Populate. Landing performance. Optimum brake setting. It says the winds are 0. Winds are calm. All right, calculate. It says use auto brake 3. VREF of 143. Soundness drag required. No, it's not. Our vertical profile is above us. We are fine. Approach speed 148. So on the ref page, it's estimating 138. And what does it think our landing weight's going to be? Landing performance weight 141.2 is what it's estimating. 141.2. This is estimating 142. But this is a live number on this one. So if we want, we could go to Prague. 6,300 pounds plus our 0 fuel weight, which it got wrong earlier. No, it's close enough. Alright, so we're going to do flaps 30. This says our VREF should be 143. I'm going to go with that. Oh yeah, then minimums for the approach. Down here, Cat 2 DME, 99 radar altimeter. Minimums, radio. Alright, radio 99 set. And then there's our VREF speed at the bottom of the airspeed indicator, 143. Alright, what'd they tell us to do? Descend to 250. We are doing that. All right, and then yeah, they're just vectoring us, giving us they're going to vector us for the ILS, and they're going to give us descent because there's no star. So they're telling us the altitudes. We want to ultimately get down to 2,000 feet to intercept the glide path. Oh, 2.75 degrees. Shallow. Shallower than normal. And then go around 2,000. And then we have 99 AGL for the radar altimeter minimums. And then as far as identifying the points, looks like we're using a DME right here. The ARIS DME on 384, what is that, megahertz? So you get 384 on the ADF. 384. All right, 384 ADF. Oh, they fixed this from before, didn't they? Oh, yeah, they did. I noticed this last time. This was in the wrong order, but they fixed it. All right, 384. I'll just put it in both. Why not? Oh, what's up, Bird? How's it going, dude? How's your development going?
Ryanair 3 X-ray, X-ray, feed and control radar contact, climb to flight level 370.
We're the shareholders, and we're looking for a status update on our investment. You just got back from Costco with a hot dog? Oh, God. All right, it begins. What'd you put on the hot dog? Tell us. And fries. What's on the hot dog? What condiments? Obviously, we have to ask. I have to ask. It's the most important question. What's on it? Just ketchup.
D-line 2, Victor Delta, Sweden control, good day.
My man. Wait, are you just saying that? Are you just saying that?
Climb to flight level 190.
I think he's just saying that to appease me. He's lying.
Line 2, Victor Delta, contact Copenhagen, control 119.
You're a minimalist? No, 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 no. You just know what's right. You're not a minimalist.
119.43. Line 2, Victor Delta.
Alright, we got the landing altitude, depressurizing. Yeah, you just know what condiments are appropriate on a hot dog. Clearly. Alright, 26,000. Gonna level off at 25,000. Let's give it the old vertical speed slowdown here. Give it that nice, smooth Ryanair experience.
Turn left, heading 265, Ryanair 52 Papa.
What? Okay, 265. We're gonna go 1,000 feet per minute now because we're within 1,000 to level off at 25,000. Smooth it out.
Ryanair 52 Papa, descend to flight level 070.
Down to 070.
070, Ryanair 52 Papa.
Alright.
KLM 19 kilo, Sweden control, expect LTOC 7 Papa, runway 19
LNAV.
left.
Oh no, sorry, whoops. VNAV, altitude intervene, and heading select. Alright, VNAV speed down to 7,000. You figured out that the packaged Kirkland hot dogs are more expensive than the food court, which includes a drink. 50% more? So it's cheaper to eat at the food court than to buy them yourself? Top right overlay. Learn a little CSS and customize whatever overlay you're using to your heart's content. It's Volanta. I mean, pretty much if you use OBS and you use browser source, everything that you put into a browser source, right, in OBS, you can go into and override the CSS styling. So you just load that browser source in your actual web browser and inspect it and go through it and figure out what tweaks you want to make and then put that code into the customized code part. Really on mine, I just hit a bunch of things for the most part. Oh, the pushback tug isn't available? Oh. How'd you know that? What's up, Dorian? $1.50 Canadian dollars. $1.50 Canadian for a hot dog and a drink, or a 12-pack of hot dogs for $22.95. What? $22 for 12 hot dogs? Shouldn't it be like $7 or so? How much is a pack of hot dogs? Oh, you know what I should do is grab the... I just took a screenshot. I want to change the yellow. I should change the yellow in the overlay thing to be this Ryanair yellow.
Contact Copenhagen control 119.43 KLM 24 Tango. Ryanair 52 Papa, turn right heading 325.
That's us.
Turn right heading 325.
325.
KLM 19 kilo, you were assigned flight level 390. I show you at flight level 377. Climb to flight level 390.
And let me fix the color in the flight tracker. Get away from this blue. Where's the bar? Where is it? Progress bar. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we match the plane.
Center on 119.43, Ryanair 52. Papa, have a good day.
Scandinavian 1213, Copenhagen Control, radar contact.
Guess who's going to Costco food court buying 12 hot dogs?
Control,
Yeah.
Ryanair 52, Papa flight level.
Sorry. That's the only way I can do it. It's not the only way. I just the way I have to do it right now. I could make it so I could make changes without changing the scene, but yeah, sorry. I'll give you guys a refund.
Turn left, heading 265, Ryanair 52.
Okay, 265. Shouldn't we descend lower?
1213, radar vectors, ILS runway 26 right. Report ready for descent.
We're going down to 7,000. We're doing 1,600 feet per minute, that's fine. Alright, that looks like an okay vector.
Scandinavian 1213, Aalborg landing runway 26 right.
Aalborg, landing runway 26 right. Scandinavian 1213.
Well, it says we're only 54 miles out from the airport. $12 drinks. Yeah, what are you going to do with the 12 drinks, though? That's the problem. I guess get all, like, non-carbonated drinks so you can pour them all into a container and save them in your fridge. Like, get all, like, iced tea or lemonade or something or whatever they have. Whatever they have that's not carbonated. So, or get one carbonated drink, you know? The rest would go bad overnight, so... You just show up with a gallon jug. You just pour all the drinks into it, put all the hot dogs in a backpack and just walk away. Thanks for the deal. You just go put them in your fridge.
Silver Cloud 333, radar vectors RNAV runway 03. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, RNAV runway 03, ready for descent. Silver Cloud.
Very sorry about the pushback tug not being available.
Silver Cloud 333, Roskilde Airport landing runway 03.
Roskilde Airport, landing runway 03, Silver Cloud 333.
Silver Cloud 333, descend to flight level 130.
What is wrong with Volanta right now? Okay, thank you. New holiday on April 2nd? Wait, what's happening on April 2nd? Liberation Day? What's that? Is it a joke because of April 1st? Oh, the tariffs are on? Oh, nice. Very exciting. Yay. Yay. Oh, did you guys see the working title announcement? Working Title News Discord channel says, just a quick heads up, a whole slew of new release notes with our work on the current release of Sim Update 2 Beta are now available. Oh yeah, they linked to it. I didn't even look at these yet. Oh damn, there's a bunch of stuff to look at. So these weren't included in the normal... They posted these 10 hours ago. It looks like a lot of the EFB stuff. They're fixing it. Oh, a bunch of ATC things. Approaches were never assigned. Fixed repeated altitude vectors while waiting for a response to an expected approach. Fixed ability to request an approach. Different than when the controller initially assigned. Selection of vectors to final approach transitions. Fixed controller saying FL instead of flight level. That's good. Controller will speak the full runway position like 27 left.
Day. I declare it liberation from your wallet day. The best day. We take all your money, every single penny. Why? Because I know how to spend it better than you.
Yes.
Believe me, it'll be tremendous.
It will.
You'll love it.
Yeah. Very exciting.
Ryanair 52.
The greatest day.
Good day. Flight level 110.
We're gonna separate you from all your money. Lucky you.
Ryanair 52, Papa, who's approach. Good day. QNH 1030. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 28 left.
Alright, we're already expecting that.
QNH 1030. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 28
and,
left. Ryanair 52,
interest, and it's gone.
And it's gone. That's exactly how it works. Why can't I get ADF1 up here ever? VOR1, ADF2 is still broken. There's ADF1. But you can't use ADF2. And it shows... It looks like it's showing a bearing to ADF. Maybe I should turn off ADF2?
Ryanair 52, Papa, descend to flight level 045.
Descend to flight level 045, Ryanair
Flight
52,
level
Papa.
045. Alright, we're going to vertical speed it down because...
18 miles from Aruba. Turn right, heading 285, maintain 2,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 28 left.
Alright, 285, 2,000 and cleared.
Turn right, heading 285, 2,000 feet until established.
Alright, we do have the
Cleared
banana
ILS
arc in
runway
vertical speed
28
mode,
left.
so
Ryanair
actually that looks pretty
52
good.
paper.
Well, 2,000 till established. We're supposed to be at 2,000 by the time we get to DME 6.6, which is after Europa. So that looks like right there, so we need to descend a little faster.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent...
Yeah, it's TR10 and TR6.6, so those are the TR6.6 and TR2.5. So that's that's the DME 6.6 and 2.5. So 6.6 is where we get the glide slope, so we just want to make sure we're at 2,000 before then, which we will be at this rate. Alright. Need just a little bit of spoilers. We got our auto brake set already. Let's get our lights on. And tell people to sit their butts down. Outside air temps +9. It's just a little like foggy, like a little hazy. Yeah, Dorian, this is Sim Update 2 beta. It got a lot better with the second build. Is this just like, is this like haze? Oh yeah, it's like fog or fog or something. A marine layer? I don't know the difference. I'm not a weather person. If I was a real pilot, I'd be a weather person. Pilots are just weather people that know how to fly planes. Oh, you're asking blue car. Oh. You don't know if it's live weather? What else would it be? I think the live weather's broken, maybe? It's a bug when you load in custom time and weather? Oh, really? Oh, here comes Chase with the Atlas. Oh, he missed me. Oh, he missed me. I distracted him. He missed his interception. Are you trying to fly that in front of me before I land? I can pause. Oh, you stalled? All right, Vorlock approach. All right, let's bring our speed down to 220. 11853.
Contact tower 118.53.
Go around is
52
climb to
Papa.
2000.
Have a good day. Aarhus Tower, Ryanair 52. Papa, ILS runway 28 left.
Ryanair 52 Papa, Aarhus Tower, wind calm.
All right. So 28 left, Yankee. So we had to backtrack on our runway.
28 left cleared to land. Ryanair 52 Papa.
28 left, clear to land. All right, we're getting ready to put 2000 in for the go around. Heading bug synced ahead. Let's get our speed down. 6 DME. All right, we'll go flaps 5. Speed brake is armed. $143 plus 5, 148. DME 5.4. Okay, let's get gear. Flaps 15. We're slowing down super fast.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing.
All right, flaps 30. Heading bug, sing straight ahead. VREF plus 5, 148. 1000 AGL. We can take this down to 100 feet if we need to. Now let's turn off autopilot 2. Now it looks like it still says rollout flare, even with autopilot 2 off. All right. Here, I'm gonna pause. Let me let Chase land in front of me. We'll see how crazy the wake is behind the Atlas. All right, 500 AGL. All right, there's the runway. All right, let's get the throttle down to about 60%. Auto throttle's disarmed. Autopilot's disarmed. Winds are pretty much calm, says 1 knot.
300.
Probably any of the bumps we feel are going to be the wake.
200. Approaching minimums.
I definitely feel bumps right now. Like it's just shuddering.
100 minimums.
Oh God.
50, 40, 30.
Regal 1926. Request IFR clearance to Gardermoen Airport.
10.
Definitely felt a little. I mean, it's a very long landing, but it's fine.
Expect runway 28 right.
I definitely could feel the bumps. I mean, there was no wind. It was like 1 knot of wind.
Then expect radar vectors absent.
They did make tweaks to the turbulence system though, but how do I see his plane? You have to turn your air traffic graphic setting to ultra to make sure it loads in as many full plane models as possible.
Regal 1926, read that correct. Call me back when ready for start of taxi.
Roger that. Regal 1926.
Ryanair 52 Papa, exit right at Zulu.
Exit right at Zulu, Ryanair 52 Papa.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fastened seatbelt sign.
CWS, it's course wheel steering. I think I don't know if it's ever, maybe it's implemented in a plane, but it's almost like a temporary autopilot override. I think it actually kind of works almost like a fly-by-wire system, I think. It's been a while since I've read about it, but I'm pretty sure you can basically press CWS and then like pull the stick back a little to command, say, a slight pitch up. And then until you hit CWS again, like it'll hold that attitude. I think it's like a temporary like auto trim.
Vera and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us.
Oh, let me look it up again. Yeah, oh, sorry, not course wheel, control wheel steering. Yeah, it says in autopilot mode, it's where pilots can steer the aircraft using the control wheel or yoke rather than relying solely on autopilot commands. When CWS is engaged, the pilot's inputs to the control wheel or yoke are translated into commands for the autopilot to maintain the aircraft's attitude. So yeah, it's almost like a manual auto trim fly-by-wire type of mode. Like when I think of the Airbus, it's almost like you have CWS on all the time when the autopilot's off. Like with the way the auto trim system works. It does work in the PMDG. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used it before. All right, got the APU on. Is this my plane? Oh, where'd the rest of my plane go? What the? Okay, it kicked me out of drone mode. Weird. Use it once to try it. Yeah, I've never tried it. I don't know if it works in the default. I guess I could try it.
Runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha Echo.
Yeah, Toy, it does. I'm using it right now. I'm using it with BeyondATC right now. Just make sure, like, I don't know if this is why I'm not crashing with FSLTL, but you might want to reinstall it from the fly-by-wire installer if it still crashes you. I did that. But I didn't try that in the first build of Sim Update 2. I've only tried reinstalling it since the new build that came out on Friday. But it's working for me. So if you still crash when you do use the latest Sim Update 2 build, then I would just reinstall FSLTL from the installer and then try again.
Backtrack runway 28 right. Call when ready for departure.
Backtrack runway 28 right.
Let's watch some wake turbulence. Whoa. Emirates A380. 388. Look at the wake behind that thing. It's like off center, or it's because I think the wind is calm. Where's our trusty windsock that I'm sure is here somewhere? I don't see a windsock anywhere. A flock of birds. Oh, it depends on his weather. Yeah, maybe it's... Oh, yeah, it's calm because my live weather's broken now. How do they... It's just broken again? Like, so what? I have to use... I can't use live... Did they break it again where live time and live weather are not connected? Or were they only connected? Dude, look at the size of the wake on that thing. That was very nice. Eric's coming to fly right into it.
Reval 1926.
I don't know, his might be in a different spot than mine though. Yeah, you want to follow that in on a 172?
Reval 1926, Aarhus Tower. Wind calm, fly heading 010. Runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 010, runway 28 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Fly through the spaghettis.
1926.
Did you feel it at all, Eric? It's still showing there. I mean, for me it is. I don't know if you guys have it on and maybe it's getting like blown away by the wind that you guys have in live weather. It looked like it was like affecting the other wake that was left behind too. It's just like additive. It's so weird. Look how long it's staying there from the 382. You floated for sure? Oh, that's Beyond ATC traffic just took off there.
Reval 1926, contact Aarhus departure 119.28.
It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. It's a foot race. I mean, we could hop into an airport and all fly circuits in like 172s and A380s or 172s and 747s and just play around with the turbulence more if you guys want to. You're down? I mean, we could do that. Yeah, if everybody wants to play with it, see how crazy it is. Just a bunch of 747s or A380s. Fun stream ending activity. Yeah, I could do one more flight and then do it after that, if it's not too late. Yeah, that's true. You could follow us after takeoff. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I mean, I did test it a little bit yesterday when we were messing around with it. I was in the like SR22. I mean, it's definitely noticeable. We'll just fill up right here, right? That's how it works. All right, I got the APU on. Let's get the APU gens and bleed. We'll leave the packs on. Get the engines off. Oh yeah, I'll have to restart the flight anyway to get rid of the pushback tug thing. Alright, my flight has been submitted. Let's see what rating I got. Probably garbage. And yeah, I'll reload in so we can get rid of the pushback tug thing. I'm going to turn that plugin off so I don't use it by accident again. Oh my god, I have to restart the whole sim, don't I? Look, pushback tug not available. It's stuck. Pushback toolbar pro. Alright, that's fine. I'll just restart the sim real quick. Not a problem. Yeah, let's see what I got in the logbook. 98. Oh, baby. Landing light. I messed up the landing light and the navigation light. On during taxi in. Oh, I turned it to the up position instead of the middle position. I think that's what happened. Oops. You're going to load up in a Cow's DA40? Nice. Got off topic on hot dog economics to answer your question on persistent aircraft. Progressing well. Many bugs have been squashed. Nice, nice. Dude, that's going to be so... It's going to be so cool. Even if it was only the power washer, it would be cool. Work out a catch-all if someone starts airborne or on the runway. Oh, I see. Yeah. Because you're expecting them to start on the ground. Yeah, JT, yeah. I don't think you can, though. I mean, Chase was trying. It's just too big. You maybe need something way bigger. All right, next flight to London, EGSS. Oh, is there a BeyondATC patch? Oh yeah, there is. BeyondATC, minor update experimental. Continued tweaks to vector algorithm based on user feedback. Fix a bug that caused circular vector instructions in rapid succession. Nice. Comms. Rewrote the comm state handler to prevent the spinning wheel and stuck state bugs. Fix a bug where descent would be given too early if a user's flight plan did not contain a route. Fix issues with runway takeoff and landing distances not being properly observed. Added a 300 nautical mile traffic insertion range when the player is above 19,000 feet to help increase perceived traffic volume and higher cruise altitudes. Nice, okay. Traffic. Prevent center controllers from acknowledging traffic that hasn't called in when being initially injected. Runway selection. Fix an issue where runways may not update to match METAR changes on certain routes, particularly short routes with direct SID and STAR or departure vectors. Remove constraints on user parking selection. Okay. New little minor update. I'll get that installed. Where are we starting at? EKAH. EKAH. Hey, there's only ramps here. Oops, that's the BeyondATC setup. So I don't know, what's the bug with this then? Can I not use custom? Can I not do live weather anymore? With custom time? Did they broke it? Do I have to do live? I don't want to use history. I don't want to use live time though. It doesn't work when you load in with custom. Can you change it once you're loaded in though? Like, can I load in with live and then change it? Change it to custom once I'm in? Turn the sun on? All right, sim brief dispatch and reloading FSU IPC.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vera, and I'm your chief flight attendant. The fasten seatbelt sign is on, so if you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you.
What's going on with Bob's plane?
Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please carefully read the special instructions.
Don't worry guys, we can see inside of Bob's entire plane.
If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
The entire A350 is loaded.
The entire aircraft, including the lavatories.
How absolutely massive that thing is. It's insane. Alright, so let's see if I change this. I'm just going to look up. I mean, it looks pretty clear. Looks like very clear.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't see any weather. Yeah, I don't know. Your performance? Oh, it ruins my performance too, don't worry. Actually, it feels okay right now, but I mean, yeah, see? Now the entire... I'm not even flying this, and the entire A350 is... Alright, well. It's a new way to fly. Just insane how absolutely massive that plane is. Next to the 737. Looks so tiny. All right, sim brief dispatch. Go ahead and grab the route. This is what I got. And we are Ryanair 81XD. 81XD. XD LOL. 34,000. All right, estimated zero fuel weight 131, 130. So 11.6 for the fuel. I'm going to load it in this way this time. Fuel is 11,677. All right, 11.8. Seats, it wants us to take 140 people. And cargo, 8,600 pounds. So our zero fuel weight, 130.7. This says 131.1, so I can add like 400 pounds. We'll add a couple extra people. 131.0. Okay, close enough. Oh, it might just be completely clear skies. 3042 on the altimeter. Okay. It was kind of weird getting like 9 knots when we were higher up in altitude though. All right, 3 greens in a pilot's life, so I'm good to go. Let's get BeyondATC going. I got the latest update and just installed the update. Oh wait, no, I didn't finish the update. Whoops. Hold on. Now I'm installing the update. Still installing the update. All right, there we go. Loading.
Beyond ATC connected.
All right, we'll tune into the tower. All right, let's get this thing going. Do we have ground power? Looks like we do not. Oh, no. It looks like we do. It's hard to tell. I don't know if it's just an unlimited battery. Okay, we'll get our nav light on. Auto seat belts, yaw damper, and a line on all three. Beautiful. Let's get these lights off. All right, I'm going to program it from scratch this time because last time it didn't import it correctly. And I think Ref Airport doesn't work in this plane yet. All right, origin, destination. Wait, flight plane request doesn't work either. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to go EKAH, EKAH. EKAH 28 right. Destination is EGSS. Flight number is RYR81XD. Comms volume in the sim for Beyond ATC volume. Yep. Yeah, you can do that. So you can like have COM 2 monitoring, like turn COM 1 down while you listen to ATIS on COM 2. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's probably like pretty dependent on the plane you're flying though, like if the volume knobs are bound correctly or whatever, if the controls work, but yeah, I've used it before. It's pretty nice. All right, we're going direct Abino first, ABINO. Actually, let me go over here to departure arrival. Yeah, runway 28 right. Our arrival, we're expecting runway 4. So I'll choose ILS 4 with a random waypoint. Okay, so direct Abino, ABINO. Oh, Toy, thanks for the prime, dude.
Captain's Toyam.
Thank you for the prime. Oh, thanks for the hitting the goal too. Beautiful. Thanks so much, dude. Welcome. Okay, Abino, then Tango 56 Airway T56. Put that on the left, and then on the right we put the exit, which is GIGUT Gigut. Gigut. Okay. Direct Omima? Omima. Okay. Direct Lonam or Lonam. Then the Papa 43 airway. Exiting at Lardy. Lardy. Okay, next page. November 866. Exiting at Buckut. BUKUT. Then the Papa 7 airway. To Barmy, B-A-R-M-I. Barmy, okay. And then in legs, I'm just going to scroll down and get rid of the discontinuity. Move that up. Okay, activate. Execute. All right, knit ref. We got our weight in there already. Zero fuel weight should be 131.1. I'm just going to type it in manually from over here. Fuel 11.8. Yeah, we put a little extra fuel. Okay, and then reserves. It's about 2. Cost index at the top here is 5 again. And 34,000 feet is what we're expecting. Transition altitude, if we go to Flight Planner. I don't get them for free this time. EKAH to EGSS. Alright, so here we'll just grab facility chart. Look at the transition altitude in the corner. 3,000 again. Okay, that's good. Execute. N1 limit. Simbrief dispatch. And we will scroll down to our runway takeoff performance. D-rated 2 again. Selected temp is 50 this time. 72% N1 limit. Takeoff. Yep, flaps 5 as usual. CG will just double tap for automatic. I'll use these V-speeds again. 138. 139. And 147. Okay, 147 goes up here. Alright, cool. That's derated takeoff 2. Alright, I think that's all good. Let's grab our clearance. Let the co-pilot do it, and I'll get the APU
Ryanair
started.
81 X-ray Delta, IFR to Stansted Airport.
Do we have any center fuel? We do not. So center fuel pumps stay off. These 4 come on. APU to start.
Expect runway 28 right. Climb flight level 060 on runway center line. Then expect radar vectors albino. Squawk 0645.
0645 and 6,000 feet.
Expect runway 28 right. Climb flight level
0645,
on runway center line.
automatic.
Then expect radar vectors albino. Squawk 0645. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
Alright, we'll turn this to HPA on the Barrow and just hit comma.
Read back correct.
Yeah. 1030 right now.
Wilco Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
Alright, it says to call him back when we're ready. Bob, you're invisible. Oh, there's a hold at Abbott. I just picked a random, I just picked a random one for now for the arrival. Was that the transition waypoint? Yeah, I'll clean that up when we get closer. Thanks for the heads up, though. Whoa. All right, there we go. All right, APU. Light just went out. No gen available yet. There's the gen. APU gen 1 and 2 are on. APU bleeds on, so we can start the engine. And then 34,000 for our pressurization for cruise. 34. And then at our destination, over here on our route. Oh, we're going back to Stansted again. 335, I'll run that up to 350. All right, actually, we're just ready for push and start. Let's do startup, I guess. We're at a ramp, so. RS ground, Ryanair 81, X-ray Delta ready for startup.
Ryanair 81, X-ray Delta, startup approved. Call when ready for taxi.
All right, let's go. Anti-collision light on and ground.
Ryanair 81, X-ray Delta.
See if it starts up, if it's warm enough. See if we get the bug. Motoring and... Motoring and... no pushback needed this time either, so we won't get the message. Still motoring. Oh, taco, man. Dude. Now I want some tacos. What's up, fathers? Sim Update 2 has been good since they patched it on Friday. I mean, I just did it yesterday, and now I'm doing it again today. We getting startup? Nope. Alright. There you go. Yeah, I think if you don't care about career mode, then Sim Update 2 seems worth playing. For the wake turbulence, some people are saying they're getting like 10% better performance. There's just a massive amount of bug fixes. The changes in the EFB are pretty nice on the routing screen here. The flight planner, it's kind of nice. Tacos. Dude, I want some tacos right now. Dual bleed. Maybe that'll get the engine started. Maybe it'll break everything. Motoring. Yeah, I'm still, oh, I do have live weather back on. Tacos.
Tacos. King Andy.
What?
Tacos or tacos are like little edible hugs.
Like a what?
That make my taste buds down. If loving tacos is wrong, I don't wanna be right.
Wow. Amazing. Who could have predicted that? Motoring and... You playing a laptop? The Legion 5, 16 gigs of RAM, NVIDIA 3050 Ti? Yeah, it's not starting engine 1. Alright, we'll turn the temperature up. There you go. Now you're starting. It's such a weird... How did anyone figure that out? Toy says I play on a Legion 5, only 16 gigs RAM, NVIDIA 3050 Ti, 4 gigs of VRAM. Went from 7 FPS in the Max 8 to 30 FPS. Holy crap. From 7 to 30? Yeah, that's insane. Heck yeah. Big Bear City has marketplace scenery. Oh yeah, yeah. I had that from Flight Sim 2020. That L35 scenery. wonder if they added extra bears this time. All right, engine 2's all started up. Gen 1, Gen 2, both the bleeds. All right, let's get packs on in auto. APU bleed can come off, APU can come off. Battery's not draining, and we got Gen 1 and Gen 2 amps. All right, yaw damper's on. All right, we're ready to taxi, I think. I'll just get the flap set. Auto brake to RTO. Get our flight directors on. Auto throttle, VNAV, LNAV. ARM, LNAV, VNAV, 6000. Okay, and then we got TA, RA is not on yet. I'll turn it to transponder, I guess. Okay, ready to taxi then. Where are we again? RS. Ground, Ryanair, 81, X-ray, Delta, ready to taxi.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, runway 28 right taxi via Golf, Alpha Echo.
They want us on this little tiny one?
Runway 28 right taxi via Golf, Alpha, Echo, Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
They want us near the little tiny one. Alright, that's fine. We're going. You tried auto FPS with Sim Update 1, didn't notice anything. Yeah, auto FPS, if you download the experimental version, you might be interested in it because the latest experimental build, you have to go to their site to download it. It not only changes terrain level of detail, but now it changes like 10 other things, including like grass and, you know, rocks and trees and all that crap. So you can have it even turn that stuff down now. But yeah, in general, like auto FPS is nicer for like turning your graphics up, I feel like, more than turning them down. Like once you get up into cruise, it'll raise your terrain level of detail. Icing on the wings? Worse weather, never could. I have not tested it. And you have it turned on, Kodiak, in the assistant settings?
Take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the outlet.
I haven't really tested it.
Each door is equipped.
I mean, I used to get icing all the time when the sim first came out when I was doing career mode, like flying in the Swiss Alps and the 172 and stuff.
In the unlikely event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically...
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, holding short, runway 28 right.
Towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, backtrack runway 28 right. Call when ready for departure.
Damn it, got the backtrack.
Backtrack runway 28 right. Call when ready. Ryanair 81 X-ray
Nice, they recognized the backtrack. That's rad. Locked at 60 over 5,000 AGL. So you could go up on level of detail. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Jewel, are you in the... Oh, you're in the 737-800? Wait, what are you in, Jewel? Are you in the PMDG? Did you hack it to work in 24? I haven't tried that yet. Maybe I should do that sometime this week. 7 FPS, should have called it Rapsed. Like, Crunch Supreme. Oh, in career it works, but in free flight it doesn't. Huh. Yeah, that's not good. That's some garbage. It's crap. You hate to hear it. Yeah, I guess I've never noticed icing in free flight. I've been doing a lot of free flight. Alright, we got flaps 5. Let's do a takeoff config check. Everything's good. Oh, the render scaling? Yeah. Nice. Dorian's going to test taking off in the DA-40. Experiencing some super fun wake turbulence. This should be good. Yeah, the wake turbulence is very, very cool. I talk crap about it, and I regret that decision to talk crap about it because it's actually pretty incredible. It's just priority-wise. But sure, it is cool. Tower Ryanair 81, X-ray Delta ready to go, runway 28 right.
Ryanair 81, X-ray Delta, Aarhus Tower, wind calm, fly runway heading, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading.
Oh, Bob, you want to go
28
first?
Right, cleared for
Alright, Bob's
takeoff.
going to go first in the
Ryanair
A350.
81 X-ray Delta.
We'll let him go and we can feel his wake. Let the big boy go first. Alright, let's start our takeoff roll right behind him. Alright. Whoops, that was a flaps up button. Alright, toga button's pressed. N1 heading select toga VNAV. Alright, we'll see how bumpy this is. 80 knots. V1. Oh yeah, we're rocking back and forth a little bit here. Wind is calm, it says. Gear up. It says wind is calm. And maybe there is just a live weather bug in general. Oh, JT, I saw you post about the max. The trim is very sensitive. So since the trim in an airliner like controls the entire horizontal stabilizer and not just the trim tab, this whole thing moves. This one is actually very, very sensitive. So you barely have to move it, and it's a big change.
1,300 feet.
Oh, so I'm supposed to fly runway heading.
81 X-ray Delta, Aarhus departure. Good morning. Identified. Climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
All right, 170.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
I noticed the same thing though.
Turn left, heading 220, Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
Yeah, it just feels overly sensitive in the Max 8 itself, in the Max 8 specifically. Just kind of stopped our climb here. We gained a lot of speed though. Let's get the flaps all the way up. Yeah, and it's resuming the climb. That was probably my fault. Alright, let's get these off. But yeah, in other planes, like in the PMDG 737s, the iFly Max 8, and like the Airbus. I mean, the Airbus you're not hitting the trim, but yeah, in the other Boeings, the trim does not feel that sensitive. So if you just like tap it a little, turn down. Mr. Gray says if you want it less sensitive, turn down the extremity dead zone. And we're already in standard altimeter at 3,000 feet. All right, we're in a very derated climb. Derated 2 with an assumed temperature of 50. But yeah, I noticed the same thing. So I just said like barely tap it now. Direct.
Cleared direct to Bino.
A Bino.
Sumo navigation. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
All right, LNAV execute. All right, direct to Bino. I definitely felt Bob's wake turbulence a little bit just like shortly after taking off. I'm sure I'm way out of it now. He's super far out there. I mean, it was definitely noticeable. Unless you were doing something wrong. It blew you off the runway? I couldn't stay on the runway? Really? Holy crap. I mean, you had a 350 and a 737 take off in front of you, one after another. Yeah, Dorian tried to take off in a DA-40 behind us, and he said he got blown off the runway. Yeah, the wind was calm for me. Right now it's at 23 knots, but shortly after takeoff, it was still 0 knots. You waited until 5 or 6 airliners turned off? Oh, JT says same. I was blowing away. Holy crap. Dude, that is so awesome. That's awesome, man. I mean, I took off after him and really didn't have a problem. I mean, that's how it should be. Like, I should be able to take off with a caution wake turbulence and get a little bumps on the way out, and then a little plane is just screwed. The sim feature we never knew we needed. It's pretty incredible, man. I don't know. Yeah, I was totally skeptical. I was talking crap about it, and aren't I the dummy? Oh, you're in the PMDG, Jewel? Yeah, maybe I should try that sometime this week. I have most of mine through the marketplace, though. Nope. You didn't do anything to us. Oh, I forgot the landing lights again. Crap. That's what you did. I forgot the landing lights. Slow climb, 17,000. If you want to see passengers in free flight, you need GSX. It only supports certain planes, and Microsoft Flight Sim has its own passenger loading thing, but you have to use the ATC to load them. I did not load them, but like, if you're flying a default plane or a 2024 compatible plane, I don't know if any of the 2024 compatible planes do it yet, besides the default ones, like the ones Microsoft made. But in the Max, for example, if I use this to change my weight and balance. So I went into aircraft and then flight performance, mass and balance, and I loaded the plane this way based on my SimBrief flight plan that I made. If I then went into the ATC menu when I was on the ground and used the ATC menu, ground services or whatever, to say begin passenger boarding, it would load the passengers into this plane, and it would use a randomization of passenger looks, like enclosed and everything, based on the avatar creator. But it only works in the default planes. But GSX will work with the like more popular third-party airliners like the Phoenix A320, the PMTG planes. I don't know if it works in the 350. Somebody here probably knows. But yeah, usually the bigger airliners are the ones that work with GSX, like the big third-party ones, especially. And they load in passengers as well. I mean, GSX is more detailed. Like it's got a lot more options. It's got like follow me cars and a marshler that waves you in, and yeah, it's way more advanced, and it also does the localized things. So like mattering which airport, which part of the world you're flying in, and which airport it is, what country you're in. The ground crew will have accents. The catering truck and everything will be like region based. You don't have logos from those areas of the world, and what you know, the companies that provide catering and stuff like that, or the you know, the catering service kind of stuff. But it's also, you know, something else you have to run separately and use an interface for, and sometimes there are bugs with certain planes, and but when it works, it's very nice, and a lot of people really like it. I'm just like kind of whatever about it. I could flip a coin. I don't really need it or not. Like when I use it, it's cool. When I don't use it, I don't really miss it. So sometimes I like it. Sometimes I just think it's a little overkill. Oh, see you, Chase. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for trying to take me out of the sky. It sounds like we're leveling off at 17. Oh, they told me to go 340. I just missed it. Altitude intervene. All right, 340. Spooling up. Let the climb continue. We'll get the seatbelt signs off. All sus passengers. Yeah, no bags, no jackets, no carry-ons. Sometimes you'll see triplets, quintuplets. It happens.
French Post 7 Romeo Bravo, Copenhagen Control, expect log 4K with the lobby transition, runway 03.
Expect log 4K with the lobby transition, runway 03, French Post 7 Romeo Bravo.
Moby flight's borked? Oh, really? Wait, what's Moby flight required for? I forget. What was Moby flight required for? Was it like Neofly or something? Oh, do you see my wings just... I don't know if... Did JT do that to my wings? Dude, fly near my... When he peeled off like that, did you see the wing flex go? Oh, mini FCU. I do have it in my community folder. Huge frame rate when you run it. Neofly with no issues. What uses Moby flight that I was using at one point? I forget what I was using. Yeah, it was required for something I was using, and now I forget what it is. I forget what required it. Oh, it was it Bush Talk Radio? It was probably Bush Talk Radio. I think I have it enabled. Maybe I should disable it. Yeah, Moby Flight event module. I'm going to move that out right now. Like, we're getting some live weather, right? I mean, look at the ground. Yeah, we got clouds. Coming back to my wing. Yeah, I don't know if you caused it or if it was a coincidence, but it looks like when you did that, when you rolled away to the left and down, it looked like I got a bunch of wing flex when you did that. If you get in front of my wing and rock your wings a lot, I wonder if it'll disturb the air.
French Post 7, Romeo Bravo, log 4K with the lobby transition. Runway 03, report ready for descent.
Try to get in front of me a little bit.
Log 4K with the lobby transition.
On my screen, and maybe you are on your screen, but on my screen you're behind me.
7 Romeo Bravo.
The afterburners just turned on.
Descent to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120 of French Post 7 Romeo Bravo.
Auto FPS? Yeah.
4148, contact Bremen radar 125.8.
Oh, you think auto FPS requires it?
Contact Bremen radar 125.8.
I do use auto FPS, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Oh, auto FPS needs it. Damn. Is that what you have it? Wait, then... Wait, does that... Jewel, does that mean you're not using auto FPS? Yeah, maybe it was just a coincidence, JT. Yeah, it didn't do it that time. Yeah, no flex. Just a coincidence, probably. The jet's too small. Leave it installed? Not if it's making my frames crappy. I'll just not use auto FPS. I mean, right now my frames are 45, train level of detail 400. Oh, you're using auto FPS. You only get the frame hit when you click on run on your profile. Oh, from the mini FCU. I see. Graphics? Yeah, I don't care about the graphics. I care about performance. But it's running okay right now. I mean, even if I turned it to 100 train level of detail and medium graphics, the sim would still look amazing. All right, yeah, I guess I'll leave it for now. So you were using auto FPS. It was fine until you used the mini FCU. Well, apparently it's like through the mini FCU, so it might be a mini FCU using Mobi Flight is the problem. Yeah, you're in the PMDG as well. Yeah, true. How do you get the 737? How do you get it? It's in the sim by default. Oh, PMDG. It's not fully compatible yet, but some people are using it anyway. Apparently you have to, I haven't tried it myself, but you have to like start on the runway and then you have to like slew it off to the gate. I just don't want to, I don't know that I want to deal with that. I don't know, maybe. Like I'm fine flying the Asobo Max. I don't mind this plane at all. How's Moby flight required? I don't know. I don't know that it does. Maybe it's to get your altitude and stuff. But it can get that through SimConnect, right? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Oh, it installs it automatically if you don't have it. Oh, maybe because of adjusting the settings in your game. Yeah, it could be. I mean, yeah, it must rely on it if it installs it automatically. Auto FPS uses SimConnect. Never heard of Moby Flight. I mean, it's open source. We could go to the Auto FPS source code and look for a mention of Moby. Moby definitions. Moby SimConnect.cs. Moby SimConnect. Yeah, it does use Moby Flight. Look. This is on their website. Here's the source code. I just did a search for Moby, and look, you have Moby Flight command and response right here. It uses Moby Flight. It's right there in the source code. Is Sim connected? Is Moby connected? Moby definitions. LVARs, command and response. Yeah, it uses something with Moby. Alright, we're leveling off at 34,000 on Copenhagen control. Over the Agua. Over the North Sea again. To England. Yeah, I don't know, Rock. Maybe they... Are you running the latest version? I'm running the experimental version, like the test 29 version. Turbulence worse near the edges? Yeah, it's supposed to be from your wing, like the wingtips. Pretty sure. How is turbulence formed? How is wake turbulence formed? Wingtip vortices, byproduct of lift generation by aircraft wings, the result of pressure difference between the upper and lower wing surfaces. So yeah, it's, you know, you've seen it in photos and stuff, right? With the wingtip vortices, a plane that's taking off when it's like super humid and cold or whatever. And you see it in the photo. Oh, the edges of the visualized turbulence. Oh, I see what you're saying. It seems worse if you like cut through it too, instead of flying right in its wake, like you cut back and forth across it, right? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever they're doing, it's cool, and it's only the first version of it, so it's kind of neat. What's up, Oz? How you doing? You're using the test version? The test version is nuts. There's so many options in that thing. It's pretty crazy, yeah. So I have auto FPS with GPU Z running. I'm using it in, yeah, I have it in IFR mode. 55 FPS is my target. And I have it in the auto terrain level of detail mode. And then I turned on auto reduce settings, LODs 50% only, whatever that means. The grass and stuff, it doesn't seem to be such a huge deal. Like, I kind of like seeing that stuff, but yeah, right now I'm at 55 FPS. Terrain level of detail is 405. Yeah, it keeps raising train level of detail. It's now up to 460. It keeps going up because it has the frames.
Copenhagen Control, KLM7 for Lima, flight level 261.
Who is Ryan? The pilot. Missionary bush pilot.
Climb to flight level 380, KLM7 for Lima.
Ryanair 46, Victor Papa, Copenhagen Control, expect Valencia 3 Lima, runway 10.
Expect Valencia 3 Lima, runway 10, Ryanair 46 Victor Papa.
46 Victor Papa. We are hearing some more en route traffic. They just made a change to that.
Sumo navigation KLM 94 Bravo. Thanks.
You're at 89,000 feet. Nice. Alrighty, how long do we have on this flight? Prague. Oh, top of descent, 537 miles. Alright, I think it's time for Simrate 2. I hit it. Did it happen or not?
Great to have you as a couch captain for 3 months. Stupid Bird 26.
Stupid Bird 26. Thanks for 3 months, Bird. I'm going to give you that prime right back once your coffee thing opens up. Once you open your coffee store.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen radar 125.
Oh yeah, lack of air, lack of wake turbulence. Makes sense. Did they show off wake turbulence on a developer stream? I haven't seen the last couple developer streams, I don't think. Oh wait, have they had one about Sim Update 2 at all? Simrate Bandit? No. I have it on my stream deck, so I see the number on it. But I don't think it's working right now. Yeah, I do have it in 2x. It's not showing that on my stream deck right now though. It was working. Maybe it's a Sim Update 2 thing. This is how things break.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119er, decimal 175, Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta. Bye bye. Amsterdam radar, Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, flight level 340.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, Amsterdam radar identified.
Today we salute you.
I don't have anything. I love it, but I don't have anything on the off the top of my head this time. We salute you. BeyondATC voters. You were given 5 options, 4 of which actually had something to do with ATC. And the one that you chose was to save yourself 2 clicks in GSX. Wow, that was smart. You had CPDLC, seamless turnarounds, and diversions, but you chose saving yourself 2 clicks in GSX as what you really, really want the BeyondATC team to spend their time making. Absolutely brilliant. which literally adds nothing to the ATC experience. It's unbelievable. It shouldn't even be an option. I don't know why it's an option in the poll. What does GSX have to do with my end-to-end ATC experience? Nothing. Nothing. It shouldn't have been an option in the first place. We want an actual addition to the ATC features. CPDLC would fundamentally improve everybody's ATC experience that flies IFR with airliners. It'd be cool to use it. It's modern technology. Do VATSIM? I can't. As soon as I make my fake account with my fake name, if they find out I'm on it, then they'll ban me again. Or they'll ban me from it. I mean, I don't really have the option. Just takes oh, nice.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, sim rate time acceleration guy.
Mr. Sim Rate Time Acceleration guy.
You should be in 1x speed like a real simmer. AFK, watching the Real Housewives of Orange County with your partner.
It's actually not that bad.
Eating popcorn. Scratching your balls. Anything but using sim rate. Loser. I already have a VATSIM account. I had 2 of them. I deleted them. Or told them to delete them. They're the ones who are creepy as hell, not me. That's Sawyer, yeah. Yeah, that's Sawyer. Loser. Loser. Yeah, if VATSIM wasn't creepy, I'd be down to use it, but yeah, they're weird. Yeah, but Rich, as soon as they recognize my voice on there, it could take a little bit. I mean, I'm not a big time, super big time VATSIMmer. But if they noticed it, they would they'd ban me. They'd be like, "Prove your identity," and then I'd be like, "You're creepy as hell." No. Fine, send me yours. Use a voice changer. I'm on the most wanted list. Most unwilling to give a photo ID of my passport to a make-believe air traffic control video game service. Yes. That's me. Yeah, no thanks. I asked IVAO about it. They replied to me once and then they forgot to reply to me a second time, so I don't know, I didn't feel like emailing them again. There we are in double speed. Yeah, IVAO asked for your real name too, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what is like this super, like, it's just so ridiculous. It's like an unintelligent person's idea of moderation. They can give you a fake name. They can make and give you a new email address. They can fake a photoshopped ID. Like, do you not know what Photoshop is? Do you not know what the internet is? Do you not know that people can just make everything up? How is that going to provide any actual, like, moderation on in your product? It's not. Anybody with a brain can bypass any of that. The only people that can are people that stream or make videos because you'll recognize their actual voice. It's just so dumb. It is not a way to moderate. Neither is asking for someone for their real name on PMDG forums. It's the same just dull thinking. It's
London
yeah,
Control,
it's,
Ryanair
it's just
81
so
X-ray
it's just so
Delta, flight
dumb.
level 340.
It's like clicking an I'm over 18 button. Sign with your real name. PMDG. They have it on their forums. PMDG forums policy is if you want to post on their forums, you have to use your real name. It's the same garbage. It's just as dumb. I don't know that they've ever gone to the lengths to have somebody to request real-world identification from those people, though. It's just another dumb idea that is so easily bypassed.
Flight level 340.
If I didn't stream, I would still use VATSIM probably.
X-ray Delta, London Control, expect radar vectors.
Tonight on America's Most Wanted, Kip.
With a fake name,
cunning
of course.
imposter lurking in
Still.
the virtual skies. Using a false identity on VATSIM, Kip deceived air traffic controllers and fellow pilots, leaving a trail of confusion and mistrust. Authorities warn this online fugitive may still be active, blending in with unsuspecting virtual aviators. If you have any information, call our tip line now. Together we can bring Kip to justice.
Call our tip line now. Yeah, but how do you know I'm not lying about it all and I just use VATSIM every other night after the stream with a voice changer? Who knows? I could be lying about anything and everything. And that's fine. Doesn't affect anybody.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, London Control.
What'd they give us here?
Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 04. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
Alright, expect vectors. Let's see. I slowed down to 1x again.
5 Quebec Charlie, London Control, radar contact.
Yeah, the foot model thing is true. I mean, I like to brag about it, honestly.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 04. Report ready for descent.
Okay, let's erase. Let's go over here. Legs, step through it. Oh, this leaves us off. Oh, wait, this is already perfect. Hey, what did I select over here? I'd never lie to you guys? Oh, of course not. Of course not. Abbott. Where's the Abbott transition? Okay, Laurel's out here.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, Stansted landing runway 04.
Did I miss? Oh no, Abbott's right here with no transition. Oh, Abbott looks good.
Ryanair 81
All right, we're gonna erase
X-ray
that.
Delta.
Yeah, we'll just leave Abbott. That looks right to me. Beautiful. Lardy, Barmy, where's? Okay, yeah. So this starts at Abbott, goes all the way, just turns all the way around. And I don't see a hold on it, so I guess we're good. This is a stream. It doesn't affect anyone. It's a stream dedicated to truth and transparency. Yes. I tell the truth about everything on the internet. Every time. Alright, when's our TOD here? Prague. 33 miles. Alright, let's get our descent winds in if I can in time. VNav. Next. Forecast. And I'm gonna guess it's like, I don't know, 6,000 feet or something, transition level. Let's see if we can see it on... I mean, we can like never see transition altitude or level, only transition altitude. But if we just look on one of the arrivals, 6,000's transition altitude. I'll just put that as level for now. They could be different. What happens if you get caught in between them? I don't know. All right, descent winds, sim brief dispatch, and our original flight plan. descent. 310, 008 at 46. Flight level 200 is 016 at 33. 150, 041 at 20. And at 10,000 feet, 059 at 17. All right. Looks excellent. Back to Prague, 16 miles. You can see it on the approach chart sometimes. Really? Where? Hopefully this is one of those times. They want us on landing runway 4, QNH 1027. Alright, ILS 4, Abbott. ILS 4. Transition level ATC. Look, it almost always says ATC. Alright, ILS DME runway 4, 110.5. And we can just find that in here too. 1105 and 42 for the course.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, descend to flight level 200.
Alright, flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
200, altitude intervene. Alright, started our descent, and then 1105 is set for ILS on nav 1 and nav 2. Okay, there's a Cat 3 if we want it, but I'm guessing we won't need it. Let's get the ATIS in, 127.1. Listen for our static. Oh, 12718. What am I doing?
Right. Stansted Airport Information X-ray 0523 Zulu. Wind 090 at 9er. Visibility 10 miles or more. Ceiling 600 overcast. Temperature 06. Dew point 05. QNH 1027. Landing and departing runway 04. Transition level 060. Advise on initial contact you have information X-ray.
Alright. Well, we get it from the ATIS, I guess. Transition level 060. That's what we put in. So we got the ATIS, information X-ray. Winds are 090 at 9er. So we'll have a tiny bit of a crosswind from the right side, landing on runway 4. 600 overcast. So if we want to use like maybe Cat 1's okay. It's at 540 AGL though. Or sorry, it's 200 AGL. So yeah, Cat 1 will be fine. If we don't trust it, I could do an auto land. I'll just put in Cat 1. Unless it's worse than it says. Let's put in Cat 2 minimums.
Ryanair 81
107.
Delta, turn right, heading 240, vectors for the approach.
Turn right,
Alright,
heading
240.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
What's up, Slevin? Alright, radio 107.
You were assigned flight level 400. I show you at flight level.
The acceleration on this is crazy.
Climb to flight level 400.
Oh, we're on VNAV path now.
Wilco, climb to flight level 400. Quality 8 Charlie Lima.
Quality. Alright, radio 107 RA.
X-ray Delta, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level
Alright, 070, 417, so 42 divided by 221. Go a little faster. Oh, we were already in the descent, were we? Oh, whatever. Just look at our banana arc. Just make sure we're not... We have here 80 at Okay, and then 70 after it somewhere. It's not bad. We'll go 2100. Stare at the banana for a while. Outside air temp, or total air temp negative 22, but we aren't really flying through anything. What is that? Just the, just our beautiful pollution, I guess. Alright, and then our final approach course, I didn't put that in. I use the one down here in case it differs from the chart. Sometimes this can be a few degrees off, so I use the one from the database. And I don't have Navigraph installed either, so this is Microsoft's. I don't know what... I don't know if this is from the database, I assume it is, or it's from like the... like what the sim knows about each runway, you know? Because there's also like this database of runway headings if we go in here. Runway 4. And so the magnetic heading here usually matches this. Maybe I'll have to test that sometime, like install Navigraph, AirAC cycle, see if there's like a significant change. Say it's like 2 degrees off or 3 degrees off from the final approach course. And then see what it shows here in the EFB versus what it says. Use 42. 43 is the true heading. So we use magnetic heading, so 42. This is really useful though if you look at a METAR, because the METAR wins. Wait a minute, did he read off 090 at 9? He did. But it would only be 1 degree difference in this case. But it matters where you are in the world, but the magnetic variance. This is a quick way to see the variance, the difference between true and magnetic in that part of the world. Just look at any runway in the EFB, so you know it's -1 to translate from true to magnetic. The METAR is in true wind heading, not magnetic, so you have to turn this 090 into 089 in this case. You subtract 1. Localizer can be offset within 6 degrees while still being a straight in. Oh, really? Holy crap. I did not know that. I'll put in 042. I usually put in whatever it says the actual runway heading is. Alright, 042. And it's given us control of the speed since we're in vertical speed mode, I guess. We can go faster than this.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, turn right heading 2905.
Turn right heading 2905, Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
Alright, well the bank limiter works.
London Control, Ryanair 1 Zulu Quebec, flight level 400.
I don't know what the rule is for the bank. Do we use 10?
Ryanair 1 Zulu Quebec, London Control identified.
I'm gonna give it on 15. You would put in what's in the approach chart course? But I don't have the Navigraph AirAC. Sometimes they differ by a few degrees, like what the EFB shows for the approach. Or for the runway heading, and what the... I don't know if this would differ than the chart if I had the Navigraph AirAC installed, which I don't. The AirAC caused problems like in Sim Update 1 at one point. It's crashing it.
Turn left heading 240.
Turn left heading 240, Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
Left at 25? But I think if you're at a higher altitude, you don't want to bank at such a high angle, do you? Because VNAV, I think VNAV limits it automatically, or LNAV will limit it automatically when you're using LNAV, but when you're in a heading select, it goes by this. I think as you get higher, LNAV limits it. Yeah, it reduces the bank angle, yeah. But when you're in heading mode, it uses this. So if we're at a higher altitude and we're turning ourselves, we should probably do what LNAV would have done. Like if LNAV would limit it to 10 or 15 degrees right now, then I feel like that's probably a good idea. I don't know. Just something to Google, for me to Google. It's not as bad as you think it is. Wait, do you fly a 737? What do you fly again? Oh, you do? Oh, shit. I didn't know you actually flew a 737. Oh, for American. Badass. So you just always leave it at 25. VNAV descent. Just because with Beyond ATC, I want to make sure I usually use VNAV for the descent and just sit altitude intervene, but sometimes it's a little slower than if I use vertical speed. So because of Beyond ATC, because of Beyond ATC sometimes like not telling me to descend fast enough, I just want to make sure I'm lower sooner. Because I'm on a heading and I'm not following the course anymore, so I don't know, when that happens I just use vertical speed. I'm not arguing with him. K200's been in here a long time, ever since like the working title G1000 days. Like when they first started doing the NXI before Microsoft even got working title on the team and all that. Alright, we're at 14,000. Yeah, the NXI, yep. Dude, I remember how excited I was when the first beta of that came out and you could use VNAV in the Garmin. I was like, I was so excited about it. You feel safe travels, Oz? Don't get too comfortable, man. With me flying this thing, anything could happen. I'm excited for night charts in this at some point. Like the 350 has, they look so awesome. I love how I don't think the Lido charts are like the best design, like laid out charts, but the color usage is awesome in these things. Especially the night charts look so cool. I think they fixed the charts. I don't know if I've flown long enough to know yet. And I restarted the sim, so I don't know for sure yet. They did say something about the charts. They didn't say loading. Let me see what the release note was. Do I have it?
Contact Stansted Radar 120.625. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
You know what? I didn't look at these from the working title team because they linked Stansted these earlier radar. In their
Ryanair
Discord.
81 X-ray Delta. Flight level 111.
EFB flight planner. Split view for the route page. Yeah. Edit a route string is pretty good. ILS 04. Okay.
QNH 1027, expect radar vectors.
Wait, what? Added dark mode option for charts? Wait, what? Where? Where's the dark mode option? Huh? Is it in settings? Dark mode option for charts, where? Huh? Am I missing it? Where's the dark mode option? Wait, where is it? The heck? Why isn't it in the other settings? It's not in settings. Default app. OS version, auto brightness. The word charts is not in here. Chart provider, it's not in those chart settings. Putting it where you think it would be would make too much sense. Yeah, like with the other settings. That is, I don't know why I looked where all the other chart options are. Where? Alright, well.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage.
Is it only on FAA charts, maybe?
In front of you or in the overhead bins. Thank you.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, turn right, heading 290.
No.
Turn right, heading 290. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
$290. Alright, we're like aiming right at the airport. Wait, what? We need to turn around for runway 4. This looks like they're vectoring me onto the opposite. What would be 22? Oh, I'm overspeeding. Rip.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, turn left, heading 240.
Turn left, heading 240. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, the planner site. Yeah, the planner site has it. The A350 has it somehow in their Lido charts, but the EFB doesn't have it. But this is listed in the EFB section. EFB flight planner, added dark mode, option for charts. I don't see it anywhere. I don't know. Anyway, that would be awesome if maybe they just didn't merge the code or something. They said that with another one, like the... Oh no, sorry, that was the BeyondATC team. They said, like, we didn't... Forgot to bring it in. Whining sound? Is it the music? Probably the music. Alright, we got our landing altitude in. Guess these lights don't do anything when the gear's up, right? Oh wait, on this plane, do they? Where are the runway turn-off lights on the MAX? Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay, it is on the outside. My God. All right, we are above the glide slope. High-pitched squeal. I mean, I hear like the air and stuff on. Is it only in the flight deck? Or do you hear it out here? Is it tinnitus? Because I have that. I hear it all the time. You got a CTD? Just getting towards the airport?
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, Descend to 4,000 feet. QNH 1027.
All right, 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet. QNH 1027. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
And 1027. Oh yeah, can I go VNAV? Intervene? Guess I should do that. Altimeter 1027. Alright, 1027. It comes and goes. It's this piece of crap rental. I don't know. And it could be the engine sounds, could be... I don't know. Oh. Our friend has come to say hello. Hello. It's terrorizing the people of London. The AI is saying Ryanair.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, turn right heading 260.
260.
Turn
Ryanair.
right, heading 260, Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't just leave it on VNAV. We do a heading change, and then I should just leave VNAV on. Then I can let it lower the speed for us on our approach as we get our flaps out. That's pretty nice. Alright, init ref, we'll just use this. Flaps 30, 136. Life of Brian Air, yeah. Brian. Brian. Down, 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 down.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, turn right heading 300.
Turn right, heading 300, Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, turn right heading 300. Descend to 3,000 feet.
Turn right, heading 300, descend to 3,000 feet, Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
Three 3,000. Alright, glide slope's still below us.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, descend to 2,500 feet.
Descend to 2,500 feet, Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, 4 miles from I-State, turn right heading 020, maintain 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS, runway 04.
Turn right, heading 020, 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 04, Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
What's up, Lotech? If I could only pick one, GA or commercial? Oh, man. I mean, the problem is that commercial flying includes things like air taxi stuff, right? Business jets, flying a feeder route in a caravan. So GA doesn't or commercial doesn't only mean airliners, so it's kind of a hard choice. All right, let's get flaps 5. All right, get the music off.
Ryanair 81 X-ray
136. So 141 for our final. All right, JTC event.
Over to Tower 123.805. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta. Bye-bye. Stansted Tower. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta. ILS runway 04.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, Stansted Tower, wind 090 at 9er, runway 04 cleared to land.
Runway 04 cleared to land, Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
All right, glide slope still above us. Gear, flaps 15. We're like 7 miles out. About to get the glide slope. I didn't do my auto brakes. We'll just do auto brakes 2. I'll just do auto brakes 3, whatever. All right, GS go around is 3,000. All right, 5 miles. Flaps 30, 1700 AGL. And 136 becomes 141. 12 knot headwind-ish. Universal McDude? No, there's either no, just one or the other. At least with the wind wing stuff. I haven't used any of it though. I just use my mouse. That's enough for me. All right, 60 on the throttle. Let's get auto throttle off. All right, autopilot's off, auto throttle's off.
1,000.
Now the wind's shifted from the front left to the front right.
Approaching minimums, 200. 100 minimums. Flight slow. 40. Flight slow. 30. Flight slow. 20. Flight slow. 10.
Alrighty. Not bad, not bad. What is that giant green thing over there?
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta. Exit right at Quebec Romeo.
Exit right at Quebec Romeo. Ryanair 81
Quebec
X-ray Delta.
Romeo.
Ladies and
Papa
gentlemen,
Romeo.
for your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate.
That green plane over there. What is that? Wait, what is that? What am I looking at?
Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bin, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. If you require deplaning assistance,
Is this Quebec Romeo?
Be advised, information Yankee now current. QNH
one of our crew
1027.
members will then be pleased to
Fire training? Oh, is that what it is?
On behalf of myself, Vera, and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again soon. Have a nice day.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta. Contact ground 121.73. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ground 121.73. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta. Bye-bye. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta. Request taxi to assigned gate.
Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta, gate 40 taxi via Papa, Juliet, Charlie Whiskey.
Gate 40 via Papa Juliet, Charlie Whiskey. Ryanair 81 X-ray Delta.
Fire training. I think I'll be done, JT. We did a bit of the wake stuff a little bit, I guess. There's not a whole lot of us either. When we get like, when we have like 10 people or 15 people all on Sim Update 2, it'll be more fun, I think. It'll give more people a chance to do it if we have a bigger group. We'll just watch these dudes land, call it a night, see what my rating is. Yeah, Rex, the Sim Update 2 has a separate multiplayer this time.
123.805.
CRJ for release. Is it tomorrow or is it next week?
123.805.
Performance improvements? I'm not sure. I don't... Some people... Well, earlier, Toy was saying that they went from 7 to 30 FPS on a gaming laptop with Sim Update, so... With Sim Update 2? I think unless you are... I think it's worth installing Sim Update 2 if you don't care about the career mode. The built-in career mode. Because the progress is separate. So I would, if you don't care about career mode progression, the Flight Sim 24 career mode progression, I would play, I would get Sim Update 2. I mean, this is the second day I've played it and it's stable. The Phoenix works, BeyondATC works. Apparently, I guess the PMDG might work decently. I mean, not out of the box, but... Eric? What happened? Here goes a Ryanair flight. That's BeyondATC one. Right in front of Jewel. Good timing, good timing. Holy crap, that's loud. I mean, I realize we're standing next to an airplane. Here comes Jules. Jules in the PMDG. The 800 NG. I had to use a lot of left rudder when I landed. Planes tend to be loud, yeah. Oh, my ears. Please, no. Alright, let's taxi it in. Lack of shadow. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's very overcast. Like, the shadows under my plane are very soft.
Gate for 1, request pushback.
Gate for 1? Can I get a gate for 1, please?
Ryanair 95 Quebec X-ray stands at ground. Pushback and engine start approved.
Thread on the flight sim forum. Oh, yeah, yeah. Bird mentioned that earlier, yeah. Thread on the flight sim forums says an average 10% gain in sim update 2. Pretty crazy. I mean, I think for the wake turbulence alone, it's worth trying out. And the improvement in the... They made a few changes to turbulence, and they made a bunch of changes on the EFB. Bunch of bug fixes, obviously. There's like, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of lines of things to go through. The first sim update 2 is crashing constantly for me, so... this build, though, that came out on Friday, I think, has been good. Yeah, gate for 2. Could I get a gate for 172, please? I had turned the taxi ribbon on earlier, playing with the ATC a little bit. Wait, where is it? The heck? It's not under assistance? Wait, where's the taxi? What the heck? What? Where is it? Is it just the... Oh, it's Control Shift A. Wait, where? I don't know where it went from the menu.
Ryanair 95 Quebec X-ray, runway 04 taxi via 42 Romeo, Charlie Mike, 4 Tree Lima.
They accidentally added it? Wait, did I just miss it like 4 times in a row? No, wait, did I actually overlook it that many times? Assistances. Taxi. Yeah, it's not there. Where's taxi? Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Wait, what the heck? Oh, I went right past it. Oh my god, I'm stupid. It's right here. I scrolled too fast or something. I'm tired. So tired. I need to eat. Can't taxi anymore. Alright, there, that's good. There, good enough. PMDG? No, it's not. You can make it work, though. I don't know exactly how. I think you, like, copy it over and you just have to, like, load in on the runway or something. I haven't tried it myself. But I think the iFly is the same way. I guess you can like load in right on the runway with it. And then you have to like slew it over to a gate and then you can do it. But I haven't tried it myself yet. Yeah, Jules flying it. Yeah, there is a way to do it. I just haven't tried it myself. I don't know if I want to deal with it. Alrighty, dudes. Yeah, I mean, sim update 2, still good. Everything went fine today, right? I didn't really run into any issues. Except for that pushback toolbar thing. I mean, that's you know, not ready for 24 anyway. I mean, you just got here. Yeah. Well, it's been, well, it hasn't even been 4 hours yet, but, you know, I'll be on again. It's not the last stream, but yeah, I would recommend updating to sim update 2. I think especially for bird trek, like we should do sim update 2. Because all the wake turbulence stuff is going to be super fun in multiplayer. It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, that's where we'll play around with the turbulence. You're already in it? Yeah, maybe I should announce it to everybody in advance or something, like when we do it. Just do a notification and tell people to get sim update 2 installed. A320 doesn't work? Oh, fly-by-wire doesn't? The engines turn off automatically? Bird trek, we got into Idaho. We are in Idaho. Tomorrow or Wednesday. Okay, yeah, if the CRJ does not come out tomorrow, then we can do it tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll do it Wednesday. That works just fine. Alright, dudes. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Pirate, if you're still here, Tomsky, thanks for the super chat earlier. Dorian, thank you for the bits. Bird for the prime. Toy for the prime. Raccoon for the bits. Shooter for the bits. Kerbear for 2 months. Agile for 3 months. Kerbear for the bits. Tweak for the bits. Rookie for the bits. Oh, that was yesterday. Alright, that'll do it. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. As always, nice hanging. Thanks for flying along. Thanks for playing around with the wake turbulence again. And, yeah, some update 2. I don't know. I'm sure we'll keep finding certain things that don't work, but it seems like a lot does work with the build from Friday, so might as well try it out. Back up your community folder. Worst case scenario, you just revert back, and then I haven't had it delete my community folder, but better safe than sorry, I guess.
Ryanair 95 Quebec X-ray, contact Stansted Tower 123.
All right, who are we rating here?
Contact Tower 123.805. Ryanair 95 Quebec X-ray.
Oh, dude, RPG's on. We haven't rated him for a while. He's super chill. I like hanging out on his channel. He's been on 2 hours, so RP Gamerist time. He's super laid back. Alright, I'll start the raid on him on the Twitch side. If you guys on YouTube want to hang out with us on Twitch, here's who we're gonna raid. RP Gamerus. Looks like he's flying. Oh, I don't know what he's flying. Oh, he says flying float planes in coastal British Columbia. It's kind of like what we were doing recently. Why do I think I should back it up? Some people, when they had the Sim Update 1 beta on, they and didn't opt out before opting into the Sim Update 2 beta or something. They lost their community folder. It never happened to me, but some people were saying they lost their community folder. I don't know if it still happens, but it's not a bad idea if you're worried about losing it in general, so. All right, everybody, thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all over on RPG's channel maybe, or not, or I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to get some food, watch him fly around. Yeah, better safe than sorry. Exactly. Night, Derpy, Slevin, Pete. See you, Bird, Rich, Oss. All right, guys, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.